There he is, boys. It worked. Do I have it where you're
Oh my
like,
god!
I know. I should. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna. Was it flip it horizontally? Is that what I do?
It's a shame about my chair being slightly transparent.
It's a ghost chair. You're dead.
It's a ghost
Actually,
chair. I died.
yeah, it's a ghost chair.
So yeah.
There we go. Now you're rubbing up on me. It's great.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on? So now
I'm looking the wrong way. I have to look this way.
Is that the way you normally look, or should I flip it back?
No. This is fine.
Try new formats, boys. Try new formats. Let's get the ambience going.
Too.
I need to make a drink. So we're gonna make the drink. In a second.
Oh, if I hold my hand like this, I think it also turns transparent.
No, it's not that transparent. A little bit transparent. Here, let me make my drink quickly.
My drink is slightly transparent too.
Let's give me some of that.
Yeah, that ghost was punk ass bitch. I could have taken it if I really wanted to.
All right. Back from the break room, which was 2 feet over.
Now, let me fix these. I'm gonna fix these headphones. It's very unprofessional to have headphones coming in from above the shirt.
Opposed to mine over my ear.
There we go.
Sweet. So, as is tradition, let's just +1 it, because you know we're gonna +1 it.
You know it.
Always. Let's get the drink in order first. Today's drink of choice is called the Godmother. It is.
That sounds lovely.
1.5 parts vodka, half part amaretto. Simple, easy. Nothing fancy about it.
Don't need to be fancy.
Doesn't need to be fancy. It's essentially just pure vodka at this point. Because of, my pores are always heavy.
It's heavy.
There we go. Simple, easy drink.
Also, I figured out how to play that ghost game now, so that I get money even if I die. So like that helps.
Oh, you let me do all the work?
No, I just have to actually fill up the journal before I die.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say everyone just put a random thing in there just in case. I wish I knew cocktails, but I don't drink. Oh, dude, you're missing out. This is the only reason I wake up every morning. Kidding me? Fucking hell. So I'm gonna do something.
What are you gonna do?
We never did shoot before. I guess we never did video before. Yeah, we did video before. I think it's because it's rendering it twice. I'm gonna turn off. Well, we'll see if it skips again. I saw a skip. I didn't like it. I just gotta get an SSD on this fucking computer.
Oh, you don't have one? Oh, that's why I loaded in so much faster than you.
Oh, the streaming machine. My other one does. I loaded in before you, didn't I?
No.
No?
Or at least not to my perspective. So maybe yes.
Maybe. Who knows? Mine was like instant. So this drink, you can tell it's boozy. It's very vodka-y. I think this is a play off the Godfather, which is similar thing, but with soda in there somewhere. I think it's like this vodka and soda. Smell is delicious. Obviously, it's amaretto. It actually just tastes like you put water in amaretto.
Huh.
I'd rate it.
Amaretto.
Right. I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. Because it's not great, it's not bad, it's a little bit over normal. Like it's not. The problem is at a restaurant you'll probably pay like $12 for this, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I drink every whiskey now and then. I used to do that, and then I developed Solutions, which is called drinking every day, and it's been grand ever since. Those were the days. I used to only drink once every now and again when I played World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. Yeah. Which, if anyone wants to play that, that'd be grand. Yeah. Oh no, the amaretto really does cut through the vodka, so that's really all you're tasting. You don't even taste the vodka, which is dangerous, I suppose. But If you went to a bar, like you're like paying $10 for that normally, and you know you're not getting shit.
My forehead is clear. I fucked it up.
What'd you do?
I moved the
had
light
it so perfect before.
I moved the light a little because I was seeing I was making a big shadow.
Old fashions are my jam. Those are my normals. I would normally do an old fashioned, but we're trying to do a new drink every time. And also old fashions while streaming, due to quantity over everything, just takes too much time. So I'd have to make it in a batch, and that's the only reason I don't do it anymore. I should do it again. I like old fashions. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I won't. I'm lazy. Who am I kidding? Makeup powder joystick, right?
I'm gonna fix this.
Well, then fix it before we move on. I got a handful of topics from people, which I really do appreciate, because it's really hard to find them sometimes. And we'll...
my face
some are really
shining.
short, some aren't. So we'll see.
I made it worse, I think.
No, you seem fine.
I'm fine until I look this way.
You want me to try flip it so you don't look that way? Yeah, you're right. Until you do.
That's not gonna help you.
So what happens is I have 2 lights to stop the shadow thing, and that's why it's doing it.
Yeah, I need to set up a secondary light source. I just hadn't bought one yet.
It helps everything. It helps a lot.
Here, I'll fuck it. I'll unfuck it.
Ooh. Don't tempt me with a good time, baby.
There we go. That's probably better.
Nope. Worse.
Worse.
It's worse.
I should
God,
have moved it.
Can't you spend
I tried
so
to get
much
rid of
money
the
on
shadow
lighting?
over here. All right, what if I do this?
Oh my God, he's double dicking it. That helped. That did help. It got rid of shadows. I was watching it on the blank one.
Yeah, it's gonna work until the sun goes away.
Oh, he did up the lights.
I opened up the window a little.
Awesome. Well, we got time. He'll just slowly fade into the darkness later. I rate this.
Real life.
This is just a simple drink. Super simple, super easy. Nothing really fancy about it. There it is. So, to start off the bat, we're going to go with a continuation. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. It's really hard to tell you, as you guys know, with my memory these days. It's a horse shit. So, we're going with... where the hell did I put it? Put it here somewhere. Not Stream Deck. Catch up with me here. Yeah, I found it. McDonald's, as everyone knows, has been doing that Travis Scott thing, but they changed it now. Now they're doing some Bulvar guy or Bulvin, whatever his name is. They're hoping lightning will strike twice. Just like every other game developer who does the same fucking thing, hoping to get the same fucking hype to it. So is this guy gonna fuck me in the ass too? But here's the thing that annoys me about it. It's not even a promotion. Yeah, Jay Bliven, whatever his name is. It's not a deal. There's no special about it.
So what's the point?
It's a Whopper with a fry, and the gimmick is you get a free McFlurry, small McFlurry. First off, who the fuck orders a McFlurry?
But you don't get a drink?
No, the McFlurry is your drink. Yeah, Big Mac. Did I not say Big Mac? I thought I said Big Mac. Big Mac, fry, and a McFlurry.
Pretty big.
I just don't get it.
That Mac was huge.
It's a celebrity meal choice. Well, that's a shitty ass meal. Then he tried to compare himself to... Oh, I said Whopper? Oh, fuck. He tried to compare himself to Chipotle. It is a dessert. 100%. 100%. But it's so dumb. They said it's like Chipotle, where they make the same thing or make different things with the same ingredients. This is not one of those cases. So Travis Scott, you could kind of do it with like the bacon and the barbecue sauce, I guess. Kind of. This is not even that. This is just adding an upgrade for your McFlurry over a soda. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. It's a joke. It's so stupid. And this is actually even more of a pain in the ass to order. Because if they actually make, if you already want the discount, like make it a deal, you have to order everything separate.
What?
And use a phone to get like to make it the meal.
Fuck off.
I don't know. Your fast food isn't super shit in the UK.
Give me the Travis Scott, then I'm not ordering it.
Right. And this isn't anything different. It's just a fucking McFlurry with your fucking meal.
It's not even a full meal. There's no drink.
Right. Does he have a drink in his?
That's the part that pisses me off. They should at least give you a free soda.
Wait, does he have ketchup? There's ketchup on there too. It's so dumb. This is just uncreative. This is like everyone just jumping on the battle royale scene, or another company just making another battle royale after the other one.
That's not a bad analogy. This, when I'm thinking about it, is that like historically when they would do this, they would make like a special sandwich or something.
Right.
Like, you know, this one has barbecue sauce on it.
Right.
This is just a Big Mac and fries.
With a McFlurry instead of a drink. There's nothing different about it.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's stupid. It annoys me. You could have a lot more creativity in it too. And then they're like, we ran out of ingredients before. The fuck you did?
Out of
bullshit you did.
For the what?
Well, it said it for the Travis Scott one.
Make 4 things.
No shit.
It's just like all of McDonald's burgers are with slightly more patties or another slice of cheese. There's no other difference.
Yeah, it's all the same. Or they're going to put Thousand Island dressing on it. It's so stupid. This one pissed me off.
I hate it, man.
This one pissed me off more. The Travis Scott one I can kind of get behind, because initially, when it was running out of supplies, it actually it was a quarter pounder with bacon and you get barbecue sauce. It was half price then. It was almost half price. So it was $6 instead of $10. Fine, you're saving money. Well, that's another thing. The ice cream machine thing too is like, now those ice cream machines better be working all night long, and they never do. They turn them off at 10 and say their ice cream machine's broken. So now they have to work. They have to work all the time. No, 10 p.m. I hate you. What are you drinking, by the way? We never acknowledged that. We saw the can. We didn't see what it was. What are you drinking?
So I started with a white wine. That's gone.
Hi, is she coming in to give her art review thing later?
Will you be coming by to help with art in a little bit later? She said sure.
Is she going to do it for the man versus machine, or is she doing it for the art review section? Or both?
There's a cat now.
Sorry,
I was so busy with this cat, I didn't hear what you said.
I said, she going for the man versus machine, or is she doing the art review segment?
There's 2?
Or both. There's 2. There's always art review. Oh, we always did both. We did both last time. We did sculptures last time.
Did we? Oh, I don't even remember anymore.
Remember
do you want to weigh in on a man versus a machine, or do you want to do actual art review?
Or both.
Art review sake. Or both. But both is an option.
Is it reviewing this McDonald's one?
No, this is not the art that we're reviewing.
No.
Whatever.
Okay.
Damn stick hero. I like it.
You can.
It shows up on the green screen. It doesn't show up on it goes through the green screen, so it's good. Not a green cat. Crazy.
Yeah. And yet I'm disappearing in the green screen.
I know. I'm just saying, it's not just these promos. It's this uncreative laziness of attaching a celebrity's name as an endorsement, which now people are falling for again. It's like, this is equivalent of saying, hey, check out this John Lovitz. Yeah, I'm gonna say John Lovitz. John Lovitz shops at Sears. Like, who gives a shit? He buys Tires Plus or some other fucking bullshit. It doesn't matter. This is the same thing, but they just named it after the person. That's the only difference. That's the only. It's the same. It's the exact same thing. There's nothing different about it. That's all it is. Except for they're like, hey, we're gonna temporarily name the Big Mac meal with a fucking dessert instead of a drink after this guy who I don't know who he is. I'm assuming.
I have no idea. I didn't even know who Travis Scott was.
I'm assuming he makes music.
I'm too old. I'm out of touch.
I'm out of touch. I haven't left anywhere ever.
I can't go to live shows anymore, so I don't know anybody.
I know. And now they don't get. Oh, I should have added that. Live stream concert shows. What did they have random? That bothers me.
Live stream concert shows have been pretty cool. I won't lie. But
no,
yeah.
They're shit. They're not bad, but they're charging them so fucking much money. Well, we'll go over that later.
The charging part is the fucked bit.
Yeah, right? You have to pay for the venue, whatever. We'll go over that later. We'll go back to yourself. So we make Spanish music. All right, what do you do? This is just Andy Dick. We're gonna have the Andy Dick meal, and it's a sausage. Oh, that's Jesus. It's a hot dog meal. That's all it is. They didn't change anything. They just put a different fucking name on it.
Can you hear me, Andy Dick? Are you alone?
He's probably giving coke to some guy's wife, or meth, or whatever it was. McWeenie. That would actually be cool.
We just go into one of those houses and it's an Andy Dick. It's just him and he's in there.
He's wearing nothing. Like, fucking coke and cum on his lips. Oh my god.
Get out of there! Run!
Run! Oh shit, the lights are flickering! Yeah, Andy Dick is still alive. That's what makes it weird that the lights start flickering when he's in there.
Well, he's
Still.
got spiritual energies.
Oh shit, Cal! Thank you. I forgot to do that. Yeah, I try to keep streamers' event going on so everyone actually cares. I won that? That's crazy.
There's got to be a way to automate stream raiders, I would think.
There is. I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think this is just an over... Yeah, get rid of those slides. This is just an over... This is endorsing a product with extra steps. He wants to get in your van.
I'm gonna put on my camera again real quick. Let's
Yeah,
see
you
if
do
this
that.
does something.
Streamer is going really slow because my computer's getting fucking hosed. I really need a better streaming machine.
Oh, I'm
Here,
blue
we're-
now.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Orange
We're just gonna fix it. Oh yeah, the audio went away now. Sweet. Where was my audio?
What if I auto-weight the balance?
I'm going back to the old sound suppression thing because it doesn't
Oh no, I'm turning
as
transparent.
much shit. There we go. Oh look, everything works better now. All right, thanks, Cal. But yeah, this is endorsing with extra steps. This is like, hey, we can name this after you, you fucking piece of shit. And you're like, oh, okay. And it upsets me. I don't know. What do you guys think about this?
Did the guy even pay to do this, or is this just like
He's getting
McDonald's went
paid.
up to them?
He's getting paid. He's getting paid a shit ton.
He's getting paid.
Oh yeah, he's getting paid a shit ton.
He's getting paid for his endorsement.
Yes, but it's making people buy the shit, so it's working. I don't know if this one is working.
It's not working for me.
Well, it just came out today, so you don't know. Maybe you're like, hey,
That's
I
true,
want to
I know.
listen to Spanish music, and I want to eat the same food that he doesn't ever order. He did say he orders this all the time on his tours. I say bullshit.
I killed the fly with my hands. I was very cool.
Wow, that is cool. You should use chopsticks next time if you want
I'm
to be
like
better.
Mr. Miyagi, dude.
Except for with your hands.
Yeah, I'm not as good as him. I need to practice for another 100 years.
You do. That's it. That's it for that. I'm just annoyed at this one. The next one is gonna be looks like ketchup and mustard. What? Wait, I'm going back. Does it really? God damn it. Was that on purpose? That had to be on purpose.
With the ketchup and mustard?
Yeah, his outfit's
Or-
ketchup and mustard.
Oh, that's fucking... Now I'm mad. I'm mad about this picture.
Why is that?
Because now it's... He's wearing the fucking McDonald's colors.
Why wouldn't he?
Does he actually love McDonald's that much?
No, he's getting paid to wear it.
Fucking hate him.
I do too. I think this thing is a bad. I think it's a bad setup. I think it's a bad setup because of other places are going to start doing it, and it's so stupid. Yeah, they did try so hard to make it natural. You know how you know it's not natural? Who puts ketchup like that there? Look, that little amount of ketchup. Fuck you. No, they
Who
don't.
puts it on that side of the burger?
Yeah,
You
it'd be
can't
closer
reach it.
to you. You got to reach over your
You can't
burger.
see that ketchup. That ketchup is invisible.
Yeah, that's some horseshit. He's got a Ronald Wick. What? Oh, shut.
Also, the second one makes me even more mad because now he has a to-go bag, but he's eating inside at the same place.
This also upsets me more too, if you think about it, because it gets rid of the before and after. It's flipped. Who does after the first picture? Before is the first picture. God, now I'm getting angry now. I didn't even look this deep into it now, but now I'm actually getting pissed off. His shades also piss me off. They're not cool ones. They're not Crystal Farm shades, which I also have yet to get.
Those exist?
Yeah, haven't got them yet.
Fuck.
I know. I haven't got shit yet. I know. What kind of sponsor doesn't give me the fucking Crystal Farm sunglasses?
Well, this.
First, take out and sits down.
Oh my god, I'm color saturated.
Well, didn't they add, at least, was it McDonald's who was accused of a dine-in fee? Did they add a dine-in fee to all their shit?
Did they?
I think they did. I think McDonald's at one point, this is probably like 15 years ago, so it's probably, some people might not have been born yet. I think there was a dine-in fee. I'm looking this up right now. McDonald's dine-in. I gotta put back on the music because my computer went fucking sleep here. There we go. Yeah, 2010. Fantastic. You didn't give me the glasses yet, Cheese Man. What are you talking about? That's shit.
Can't believe you would do that, Cheese Man.
So dark in that one.
Yeah, I'm fucking around in the background. Don't mind me. Eventually, this is gonna get better, I'm sure. I bet if I turn sharpness all the way up, that'll do something good.
Right? Nope. There we go. We're back. Sweet. So, when was I giving them? Guess not.
Oh I can I saw the border of the Discord window. I can see the mouse that's touching my chin.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I never got shit. Sounds sus.
Sus.
This actually went a lot longer on this one. I just think this is shit, and I hope other ones don't do it. I don't want Taco Bell. Taco Bell, at least, so here's the thing. If Taco Bell does this, I'll be pissed. But I think if Taco Bell does it, they'll create a new item. Because you know what Taco Bell does? Creates new items all the fucking time. All the fucking time.
All the fucking time.
So they better. They not better be like, hey, you want 3 hard shell tacos? We're gonna call it the Steve Martin meal. Yeah, I'm going old
Steve
school.
Martin meal. What's inside
Everyone
Steve
does.
Martin meal?
Probably semen.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Not with potatoes anymore. Yeah, that's true. We're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna go with fall damage. We're gonna talk about fall damage.
Fall damage.
This is Joystick's topic. So basically, the argument is, is fall damage ridiculous or not? Is it a fine mechanic, or should there be better solutions, or should it be fixed in some way? Now, I have been victim to this on many fucking occasions. You fall half like an inch further than you're allowed, and it goes from marginal damage to full-blown death.
Yes.
And that's the better, I think, honestly, that's the better outcome, in my opinion. Instead of having fall damage be so lethal, have it so when you get to a bigger threshold, like a pretty generous one, make it so, is this a game? It's in any game. We're talking about any game.
Yeah, all games.
So,
most games.
So, like, Final Fantasy 14 is very notorious for it. So if you fall literally like half your person's height, you go down to 1 hit point. If you, in World of Warcraft, it's a little bit more generous, but it's not, and you'll die. Call of Duty is just, I don't even know what the fucking featage is, because sometimes you die and sometimes you don't. It's hard to fucking tell because it seems so fucking fluctuating on it. I think they should just add a mechanic where it's a little bit more grace. You get a movement debuff. That's my opinion. Add a movement debuff to most of these games where you run 50% slower for a minute. Especially Call of Duty. Like that'd be a big one. Not instant death. Now, obviously, if you fall from great heights, die. Fine. But if it's just marginally over that threshold, add a debuff. Don't instantly kill you. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly on board. I think the one that offends me more is when the fall distance is like super. You were saying it, like it's like a foot.
Yeah.
You take damage. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Some games.
Final Fantasy 14 does that every fucking time.
There are games where I can make the argument that it actually exists in benefit of that game, right? So like, say it's like a platforming game, like the game is built around you moving like that. If you fuck up, like, usually the fall makes sense, and
sure,
I can accept it.
But Call of Duty, you can jump from a 3rd floor hospital, you land, you're fine. You go from 3rd floor, 1 inch, instant death.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like, it literally is. It's literally take a trick from that in a second. It's literally this much difference on the screen, which is this bed in the hospital. If you do that, or if you jump instead of just walk it, it's from surviving it to nothing, no damage, to instant death. Yeah. It's Monk's got the right idea.
But
then it's random. You don't know what the numbers are.
No. But yeah, it would be nice if you could actually get some visual indication, huh?
Well, in like D&D Online, it's even like that too. It's like, or not D&D, in Mordau. Mordau does that. You have like a thing saying like cat's feet or something, where you can take significantly more distance and less damage.
Yeah,
I think D&D Online
show you on the screen, like if you're looking over a ledge, like, oh, if you jump to the ground from here, you get hurt.
No, but you could clearly tell the difference.
Yeah, you could probably tell the difference. I'm just saying that in a lot of games, I don't know if I'm going to get fucked up from jumping off of a curb unless I try it.
Well,
once.
Mordau also, I think Mordau does it one of the better ways, because when you fall, you fall from great heights, you fall. You don't, you can't keep running. You literally fall to the ground, and you have to stand back up. I think that's kind of a better scheme for it. So I think they kind of did it in a better way, or a better light. I'm just insulted by games where you take literally an inch further and you instantly die. Like, get the fuck out of here. If it's that much of a threshold, add a median. Add a median so you know, oh, nope, it's not going to see you die. Now I'm at a quarter life, or half life, or
Half-Life.
Half-Life. You know, or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Fall damage at games about, I think Witcher's like this too.
Witcher's pretty bad about fall damage, but also they built the game around it so that it's kind of hard to get fall damage. Like, you have to kind of go out of your way. But yeah. You know what's really refreshing when you play a lot of that kind of game, though? Going to, Apex Legends.
And there's no fall damage?
Just gives no fucks. You just jump off of whatever.
So when I booted up Fortnite, when I never used to play it, because I still don't, I played it for one season just to make a point. And I was way, way too good at it because it's a simple game. The first game I played, I watched all the videos and people are taking, great leaps. So I remember one of the times I played it, I jumped off and I died and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I was so used to Apex where you could just drop.
You take fall damage and...
Yeah.
Fuck?
Yeah. And you can't open your chute either. So I was like, what the fuck? It didn't matter. I won my first game I ever played in that game.
Children.
It is. Being able to build a defense for yourself and not just use the environment given to you is absolute horseshit. And the guns are broken. But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about fall damage. Valve don't like the number 3. Didn't they confirm? Didn't Valve confirm one of the 3s?
I mean, the ending.
Not
of
Half-Life. Not Half-Life. I thought they confirmed a Left 4 Dead or something, didn't? Or hinted at it at least. I know they released the. Oh, I still gotta play that too. The new, the old Left 4 Dead. They made a new chapter for it or whatever. Or Left 4 Dead 2. I can't remember which one.
The fuck?
Yeah, they have to make They added a new chapter. They added a new chapter and did a huge patch. And had like 24 maps or something for versus. I think it's Left 4 Dead 2, and they made it so also in Left 4 Dead 2 the zombies, when you play Left 4 Dead 1 maps, are the zombies of that region. Shit.
Huh.
But did they say something recently about it? I mean, yeah, obviously Valve doesn't need to make anything really. The reason they made Alex, in my opinion, is to push their VR index.
I think so too, but also Half-Life Alyx, if based on the ending of that game, they have to at least gear up for another Half-Life VR game.
No, they don't.
I mean,
they also said they were going to do it with Half-Life 2, where they're going to continue the story, not with Half-Life 3, but with Half-Life 2 Chapter X or whatever number it.
Yeah, it was
the
supposed
next
to be
chapter.
Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Yeah, Episode 3
was the one they didn't reach because they hate the number 3.
Yeah, they do. I guess they do.
Yeah. But I mean, that one makes weird sense because that came at a time for the company that was really bizarre because they suddenly Valve Steam took off.
Yeah.
Marketplace. And they had to staff that whole thing.
Well, think about how much money they make. But also, if you ever heard this tales of the guy who wrote the story for Half-Life 2 Episode 3, he released what the story was supposed to be, and like 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. And he told how games are designed there, and it sounds so chaos. It's there's no game or a program manager or whatever. All they do is you have different departments working on different things, and you sometimes get an email about it. And it's some surreal shit. Because they're all just guys who are they might come into the office, they might not. And it's so insane that that's their protocol for making a game. Especially Team Fortress, so it's still somehow thriving. They have that non-structure, and they're so successful still.
I was gonna say, output quality when they actually make a thing is still pretty high.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's insane that's the style they're having of chaos. They didn't pull a Final Fantasy 14 initial release where it was the same kind of style, which was a shit show, and they somehow make out a good release. I think it's because it's one, not an MMO, and two, everyone says it's an inventive game style, and besides Left 4 Dead's director mode that they did, where it's random based-ish, I mean, it's really not. It's a point-and-click shooter.
Yeah, no, it's not random, but I mean,
well, it's not random in a way, but it had a director. They called it.
Yeah, it had some basic artificial intelligence. It's like, this game is too easy for these people. Let's ramp it up.
Yeah, let's throw a couple witches in there. So, you never know. But back to fall damage. Somehow we got... It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we got real distracted.
I think that's how we roll here. I hate fall damage. At the end of the scheme of things, I hate fall damage. Apex was nice because there wasn't any.
Yeah.
In some games, I don't mind it. Like MMOs, I don't mind it because I use it as a tactic to fuck with people. But in a lot of games, it pisses me off.
Like in a survival game, like where it's like intentional, like you have to worry about those kinds of things.
Call of Duty, I don't really mind it, except for the only thing I really mind about Call of Duty in that scheme is that it's no damage and death. There's no middle ground. There's absolutely no middle ground.
There needs to be some communication somehow that lets you know that like the thing you're about to do is fucking suicide, idiot. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's like you just don't know. Like some of the times I jump, I don't know if I'm gonna die or not because there's no middle ground. Instant or survive. It's instant death or survive. Yeah. But I think they could add. I think games need to be more creative with ways of doing it. I'm like, instant death again, knock you over. Partial death, debuffs. There could be tons of ways.
Yeah. Just handle it like other games. Like, if in Call of Duty, if you jump from too high and you didn't instantly die, instead got knocked down, would that feel better?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I just think that death.
Your legs fall off.
The falling equation. You have to crawl everywhere now. I think the instant death part is the part that makes that feel bad.
Well, I think what feels bad is it's literally like is half an inch, like doom and death. There's no middle ground. Yeah. So you could know I'm gonna fall from the site, I'm gonna take significant damage, or I'm gonna fall from the site and possibly die right away.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's just like, ugh. Your legs fall off would be pretty fucking grand, though.
It would be pretty funny.
I mean, I would play that game. There needs to be more of those games too. Decapitations.
Oh yeah, that was big back in the old like PC games days.
Like,
you
let's
Die
say
by the Sword.
Oh yeah, you're the only one who knows that game that I've talked to. Die by the Sword was fucking great. Rune did it sort of too, but Die by the Sword.
Dude's arm.
Die by the Sword, for those who don't know, was a game where you fought. It was a sword play game in a way, but it wasn't a mouse game. It was numpad controlled your arm, so you actually had to hit like 951 to swing up to down and all this other crazy shit. It was fucking.
But you could.
It was
cut
great.
Off any part of a dude. It was great.
You could, and you pick up that piece of them.
And they'd be hopping around like an idiot.
That's same with Rune though. Rune, you could cut off their leg and then take up their leg and then start beating them with it. That was good shit. And then they made Rune 2 and that was ass. But no, I mean, there could be like Call of Duty. We're gonna keep going Call of Duty for this. So Call of Duty, you break your legs, you're crawling. You're crawling the rest of the game until you get healed. You're crawling the whole time. Your legs are crippled.
How terrifying you would be! Somebody with like a large machine gun crawling at you.
Like I'm gonna get you. Like you're a fucking walker and or Walking Dead. That'd be fucking brilliant.
You with a knife.
I don't know. I think right now, like I was watching Dr. Disrespect. I was watching him. And while I was working on this other stuff, I don't know. He's can be funny at times. I have it in the background.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's like, I need a new game. I want a new game, but he still wants a battle royale. And I'm just like, come on. I think we can figure something else.
People have been playing battle royales for the last like 8 years now. It's starting to get old. It's oversaturated.
It is. It's oversaturated, and someone needs to be just creative enough to make something different. Someone on Reddit earlier today was making a point because Spellbreaker is a battle royale on Epic and it's free, and then they're like, look at this game, it's a free game, they're promoting it like crazy on Epic Launcher, and it has like 300 viewer average of people on Twitch. But then you have a game like Phasmophobia and it's a $10 game on Steam and they have like thousands of viewers and shit. And like
Yeah.
that's the dumbest argument in the goddamn world, because the thing about Phasmophobia is it went inventive. It went completely different, and the way you play the game, it was a risk.
It's
And
funny.
they went. It's a funny
That
and
game is
risky
funny
game,
as shit.
isn't it? I'm so addicted to that game.
I want to play that game again.
You want to play it after this, or you got to go to bed early today? I don't know what your deal is.
I don't know what your deal is, dude.
Hmm.
If we get
Let's
done
play it after.
early enough,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
play for a bit.
Hell yeah. So yeah. So it's like they're comparing games that aren't inventive, and I think more companies need to be more inventive and take risks, and not just do what
Yeah.
everyone else is fucking doing, unless what they're doing is really good. So I always say, like, MMOs, everyone was mad at Warcraft for stealing other MMOs ideas and placing them in theirs. I'm like, well, the idea is good, take
They're a
it.
better MMO.
Yeah, just take the idea, and if it's a good idea, and don't do the bad ones. Unfortunately, Warcraft's took all the bad ones now, which is mobile ones now, and they have the fucking time gating bullshit that every game is doing still.
Do they have daily quests yet?
They always had daily quests. They had daily quests forever.
Oh shit.
I think they were the first people to do daily quests.
That's gonna be my next
Yeah,
topic.
take it
I
and
think
tweak
daily
it.
quests fucking suck.
Well, in Warcraft sense, when you've played vanilla, you had it and you finished all your quests, and there was really nothing to do but just explore and grind the creature. Daily quests gave you an incentive to at least have a changing quests all the time that you didn't have to do, but still gave you a purpose every day. Yeah,
Yeah.
take it and tweak it is the best way to do it. Take it and tweak it and make it better.
I just don't like. I don't like the dailies when the punishment of not doing it every day is you
Yes.
fucking missed out.
Yes, no, you can't have those
Like,
dailies.
let
Those
me-
dailies
Let me take
suck.
a fucking vacation from your fucking game.
Well, Apex does that, but in terms of weekly. So in Call of Duty, yeah, we're gonna keep bringing that up, but we're gonna make it in comparison sense. In Call of Duty, you have a purpose in their battle pass system where it's just experience gain, flat out. You could grind it all in 1 week, or you can do it over time. Apex isn't like that. Apex makes you log in once a week, at least, because of how to level up in that fucking game. Is it only takes 3,000 for your first level that week, like 9,000 for the second, like 21,000 for the third level, and then like 54,000 for any level after that. So it's significantly easier to level up if you do it slowly throughout the season than to do it all in 1 week. Now we know why they did it, because it's EA and they want you to log in all the fucking time, and I hate that logic too. I hate feeling like if you don't log in, you missed out.
Yeah,
Like, if you
or
don't log in-
there's like a limited time event item that you just cannot get now
Yeah,
because I decided
don't-
that I was gonna go camping.
I don't mind having an event like, again, Call of Duty is going to do the haunting of Verskett between the 20th and the
okay.
1st or 2nd. Those are timed
like,
events, seasonal, whatever.
I shouldn't have to log in every day for like a fucking month to get the
Yes,
thing.
yes, that's some bullshit where they have like a rep grind or something.
That's a fucking job at that point.
Yeah, and it's not even fun quests. Like the shit they make you do is the most repetitious bullshit in the world. Same thing, same fucking thing. From Fall Damage.
Yeah, it's identical to fall damage.
It's all identical to Fall Damage. I think
It's fall damage
game
for my
company,
wallet.
game companies, game companies.
Companies?
Game companies need to be more inventive with their bullshit. I think they need to take more risks and literally just do it. And unfortunately, none of them
Do
are
some
ever
weird
doing
shit.
it.
Make it
I
so
mean-
that if I talk into the microphone and say a ghost is a bitch, that get murdered in my game.
I honestly believe swearing pisses them off. I mean, I would do it. If I was developing, I would put curse words in there just to say
Oh,
if
yeah.
you say those words, it pisses them off more. Not say anything about it, but still have it. I know we're digressing a lot from Fall Damage. I think Fall Damage is one of those bitch mechanics that I like. It's actually, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's funny because a Fall Damage is like fire. It's a fire mechanic.
In what
That's
way?
a cool mechanic. The fact the game here is, I really like that. Was inventive, and again, it's a very VRE game too. It's the thing. Like every game, any new game I play, I'm victim of this too. I do two things anytime I play a new game. Is there fall damage? So I just jump off and see.
Yeah,
And do you
there's no
take
other way to find
damage?
out.
Yeah, or do you take damage from walking in the fire? And I walk in the fire every
Do you ever
time.
Try to shoot your allies immediately to see if it'll let you.
I always hope it lets me. Are you kidding me? Of course. Fuck them.
You just need to know.
I know.
I just need to know.
I
It'll
think.
let me kill the king at the start of the game.
Oh, always. I always check those type of things just to see if it's there. As for the cool mechanic, again, they took a risk with that voice recognition. It doesn't work all the time because it actually has a Windows setting. It uses a Windows API to detect it. So if you actually have that off, it won't work. But they took.
I think it's annoying that the voicing in that game, in particular, is that it looks for specific phrases.
Right.
That's kind of the messed up bit. Like, because the game doesn't tell me what those phrases are.
Right, and you got to know what they are, and it kind of sucks though. But I mean, it'd be hard to code anything other. But you have to say it exactly that way. It doesn't look for keywords, or it might.
It should look for. I would hope that it looks for keywords, or there's some machine learning API.
There needs a gun in the ghost game. There does need to be a gun in that game, so I could make more ghosts.
I was hoping for because I was reading the journal and like a poltergeist or whatever can throw shit at you and kill you, and I was like, oh boy, I hope that happens.
It can.
That's what it said in the journal.
All right.
They were like, if there's nothing in this room, that thing is useless. And I was like,
no,
oh, okay.
it just
so it must have to kill you by throwing shit at you.
Yeah, maybe it was a spawn in rooms that or won't fuck around or hunt in a room that has nothing in it. And I was killed by a poltergeist, but it just attacked me physically.
Yeah. Also, I'm a little bit bummed, and I know that game is early, and we're super digressed. But every time I died, which was every time,
you survived once.
It's just the murder. Okay, that's true. The kill animation was the same every single time. It was just the hands around the head.
Yep. Standard Resident Evil type of shit.
Yeah, I'm
I don't want. Well, the reason there's no proton pack to capture the ghosts is because of the story of the game. All right, let's get that fall damage.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Yeah,
let's talk about it because it's in the game.
Hey, we're there.
Well, here you is Alien Isolation. Oh, that would have been good. I'm gonna get to Alien Isolation in a second. The reason about this game, as we're talking about it, is the fact that the story, the premise of the game is you're trying to identify the ghost, so then a cleanup team can go and get it out of there the next day. That's why you get all your shit back if you don't die. That's the story of the game. A cleanup team. As for Alien Isolation, I would rather have the alien be able to physically hear you rather than him just knowing your proximity all the time. So he always hangs out in it. You cuck. I was watching. That was the only thing about Alien Isolation why I didn't finish it, is because the alien always knew where you were. No matter how quiet you were, it knew where you were and it always hung out in your area.
I think the thing about the game that's been bugging me, and this might be because I didn't figure out the tutorial, but also
I didn't either. I skipped it.
I couldn't figure out the tutorial is a fucking shortcoming of the fucking game.
Because you didn't pick up the key?
I didn't know there was a key I had to pick up. I walked up to the front door like the game told me to, and it was like, oh, this is locked. Maybe I have to break in through a window?
No. I picked up the key just because I always touch everything.
Why do they lock at the front door? Why is there only one key in the game that you need?
Well, because we all get the key if we pick it up. We all get it.
I know, but I mean, why? Why even bother? It doesn't add anything to the game. Unless if you have the key or something,
it didn't.
And you're the person who picked it up, you can unlock the door to get out when you're being hunted.
But that's the thing too. Maybe in the future release it will.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
The thing is, a very early access, and I'm surprised how not buggy it is for as early access. I'm also surprised at how much content is there for how early access it is.
Yeah. The thing I would hope that as the game goes on,
every horror movie, Tequila, every fucking horror movie in existence starts with someone breaking into a haunted house. Are you fucking shitting me?
It'd be so good. But yeah, like it feels like, at least what the game is right now, you get a lot of traction from just doing every single haunt the exact same way at the start. And I hope that as time goes on, they give you a reason. No,
it doesn't.
Well, I mean, like the
we played small levels. No, it's not. No, it won't, because some thermometer picks it up better. EMF has a shorter range, and also we played very small levels. There are levels that have 50 fucking rooms in them.
Why would you walk in that?
It's a high school and an asylum.
Okay, wait. High school sounds dope as shit.
I'm terrible, but you need 3 people. You need the bodies, and the bodies can't stay in the fucking truck.
Yeah, I guess there's so much gear
but there's caps on the gear though.
Fewer players. Yeah, if you had fewer players, it'd be nice if it let you carry more stuff.
Well, the fewer players, you're supposed to do smaller houses in smaller areas.
I know, but I have to walk back to the truck and grab a fucking camera.
The meta thing is you're supposed to take all the items out, throw them at the front door, because the time doesn't start until you open the door.
Means the meta sucks.
That's the meta that you're supposed to do. The game actually gets so hard. We just haven't played those levels because they're super hard. The farmhouses tend to have more aggressive ghosts too. And the farmhouses are huge. I would say that's the middle line between high school and second floors. There's a lot of gear. There's a caps on the gear. Most of it's like 3 and 4, so everyone can have one piece. But you are supposed to put like sound sensors in specific spots, like around randomly. Like everything's not supposed to be in the same spot till you find the area he's in. And when you play professional level, which is because we're playing the noob of the noob, when you get higher levels, that ghost moves around a lot, and you got to find out where he's going to like get some of your checkboxes out.
Does it tell you what you have to do as mission objectives when you choose the job?
Nope.
So
How's your recommended item?
If you should bring the fun sticks or whatever it is.
You should bring everything. Everyone should bring everything once. So a meta too that I don't do, but we would do it if someone is with us is a scaredy little bitch. Is they stockpile all their items and they bring everything. So as they stay in the truck, you don't lose your items because he's in the truck. And if we all die, it's over. And then we get all the items back.
To that tactic if you have a bigger group, because like somebody could then just like watch the cameras and stuff instead of us.
Yeah, and then we don't have to bring in our own items, so there's no risk of us as dying.
Also, they could keep track of the sanity and be like, yo,
they could keep track of the sanity activity, and that's what the head cameras are for. So they buy all 4 head cameras. They can actually watch and look for orbs and shit through our viewpoints.
That's pretty cool.
There's a lot of strategies you can go about in this game, but if you start playing on professional level, it does get significantly harder. We're playing on amateur, so it doesn't fucking matter. It's pretty lame, pretty easy. But once you start getting higher levels, those ghosts are dicks.
Yeah.
And you actually will actively have to hide a lot, like hide in lockers and shit.
I'm just mad that Revenant didn't want to play with me.
There's sanity pills too to increase your sanity. And you staying in the truck does raise your sanity.
What?
It's called Adderall.
Sanity pills?
Yeah, who doesn't love a good pill of Adderall? Like, I'd love fucking Adderall. Are you kidding?
That doesn't increase my sanity. That makes me more neurotic, if anything.
Oh, it just makes me happy. Oh, dude, I want some Adderall now.
I'll finish a paper, but I'm gonna be a mess while I do it.
Oh, dude, never mind. Hold on. Can I mute this? I'll mute this. Like, hold on. Fucking thing is all slow and shit.
You know, I bet it is.
All right, I'm unmuted. How about that? I had to tell him a dirty, dark secret.
You didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything. I just
he just agreed with it. He just agreed with it. Totally agreed with it, guys.
I assume you didn't mute me.
Nope. Did not.
That's why I said answered at the one thing and then I stopped.
But yeah, the game in itself is so back in 2004 or 5-ish during Ghost Hunters, like one of their peaks. It's not a dirty joke, it's just against TOS. I'm good about TOS. Ghost Hunters back in 2004, 2005, during one of their peaks, times of era, they actually invested into a ghost hunting game. It was only released on the Mac, and it was released on the Mac and also PC, but it didn't get a lot of traction because, you know, it was an indie developer. And the premise of the game is it played like Myst. Instead of you physically walking around, you chose the room to be watching, and you're supposed to use the same type of gear, figure out where the ghost is. There's no risk of death, and you're supposed to like literally stare at the screen until the ghost comes out, and then you mark it, and then you write down the shit, and then you go on and go on and go on. This is that type of game, but obviously way better. And I always liked it. I always thought, and I never in my right mind thought there could ever be a horror game that's cooperative and it would be stressful. Now I know, Joystick, you have not been super stressed because of where we've been, but when you get to the asylum, we're not ever sticking together.
Yeah.
And when you have all your shit, you lose it if you die. Like if you brought the shit in.
That's the part that I'm not getting stressed out about, because like I lose nothing.
Because you're not bringing anything. But if I die, I lose like $500 in shit.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no stress for me. I'm just like.
But that ghost does pop out at you sometimes out of fucking nowhere, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like I've been jump scared by the fucker before. Like last night, Devils was in there, and he told me to go in there. I didn't turn on the camera, which I swear I did, because I did.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, go back in the room, and I went in there, and the ghost was standing on the bed, and I was like, oh shit! And it made me jump because I didn't think it was in there. And then he's like, oh yeah, the camera's working. And I still to this day think he knew the ghost was in there and he just wanted me to go back in that fucking room. To this fucking day.
Right. Yeah.
He says not, but I still stand by that statement. I think it's I think it's a refreshing indie developed game where they took a lot of risks with it. They didn't just make it a walking simulator. Oh my god. It's not a walking simulator. It's not just going in and going through a story. Now the only difference is that they need to add more ghosts, add more mechanics, add more evidence.
Yeah.
And add more levels, clearly.
Yeah.
But it's an indie developed game. It's $10 and it's early access, which I hope they continue developing it, which I think they will because they made a lot of money off this.
1.5, so they know they're not even close to release.
Right. But for how stable the game is, for being early access,
game's stable. It has not crashed.
Well, it's crashed for me a couple times. High school tends to crash a lot. No. But there was a patch today. I think it got better. And everyone's playing it. I think they made enough money on it where they will continue to develop.
I hope so.
Well, it's because it's a cooperative horror game that's ghost hunting. Did they make a patch today?
Yeah,
they haven't made a patch. Weird.
It's not like the most horror games where it's like, get guns and shoot the ghosts.
Yeah, you feel like you're strong because you can defend yourself.
Yeah, you can't defend yourself. The best you do is identify what it is and get the fuck out.
And hide. And I also like on harder difficulties, it's not a 5-minute grace anymore. It's like 2.
That last one. That one where it was the highest difficulty. There was no time.
There was no time.
You just walked in.
Did we get out of that? I think I did. I think I guessed it.
You did. I didn't.
You died. Yeah, I think I said it was. I think it was a Yuri. I was like, I didn't see this. I didn't see that. I'm gonna assume it's this.
Yeah, and you got it right. I remember the end.
Yeah, I guessed. There was one time where Devils died. Or died. He crashed right away. So I opened the door and I closed it right away. But I put a guess in there, and I was right. I just was like, it's a shade.
Might as well.
Throw on them over the train. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think this game is good. If you don't have it, really check it out. If you're afraid of this type of jump scary shit, you can get more comfortable with it and stay in the truck most of the time. Because of that's another thing. If you're being in the truck, you're completely safe, and also you're functional.
VR,
I know, but you're functional in the truck. I know. I can't wait next week to play it in VR.
I just gotta set it up. VR.
I'm gonna do it in VR. I'm definitely gonna do it in VR. Being in the truck, having a person in the truck really does have a use. Check the sanities, check the meters, check the sound sensors. If we put them out in bigger levels, the truck duty is important.
Look at the cameras.
Unfortunately for some, the truck duty is going to be reserved to people who lose their sanity. So once someone gets down to like 50%, they're going to sit in the truck to raise their sanity while that person switches out and goes in. They're less likely to be attacked because they have higher sanity, unless it's a demon or a Ani. I think they both attack indiscriminately, while the other ones usually pick on someone with the lowest sanity. There's like ways to like figure out who's gonna get attacked.
I just wish, like,
what do you wish?
I wish there were better tools, right? Like not.
I didn't bring them all.
Well, is there like a tablet computer where you can check that shit on the go?
Nope.
Yeah. They should give you ability, something that would take up one of your very limited inventory slots, where you can check that shit remotely so that you don't have to have somebody sitting in the truck.
Well, you can check for some shit. I think there's an item for orbs. I think that's what the light thing is about. That like boots up. If an orb's in the room, it will like light up. You know, to check it.
An orb detector?
Well, it's like infrared, some bullshit, and it lights up if something passes through it. It's not the motion sensor. Ghost Call Center. This is seriously a game that I really enjoy.
Yeah. I have high hopes for where it goes after right now.
You haven't played the high school, and you haven't played the asylum or a farmhouse.
True.
It goes
but like,
it goes to shit once you get into those buildings, man.
Like, are there scenarios where there's more than one ghost?
All right, it's already late. Hey, thanks for stopping out, Cass. You have a great night, man. I know it's what 1:30 where you are, so enjoy your night.
That's late.
Oh my god, so either 1:30 or 2:30. Thanks for stopping by, man. You have a lovely evening or sleep. Which I also was out at night last night, like taking out the garbage, and it was completely pitch black. That's what those pictures are on Discord. It was so pitch black, but those new iPhone cameras, man, are beautiful.
But yeah, is there levels or missions you can take that have more than one ghost?
No. Always one.
I need to add that.
But shades and shit can travel through walls and stuff, so you can't. It's hard to pinpoint them.
But I mean, like, it'd be really cool if it was like, oh, I know what this is because I found these 3 things, and then you walk into another room, and then there's something that doesn't match, and you're like, ah, shit.
In the bigger levels,
there's another
ghost. It's so hard to find those 3 things.
Oh, I bet.
It's insane.
No, don't get me wrong.
Insane.
That part's cool. I just like it to be more challenging than like, oh, I saw this for certain. It's definitely going to be.
Well, that's the thing too. In the bigger levels too, and on harder difficulties, the ghosts move so much that you can't just station up in one room. You have to move all the stuff around. So you might find one piece of evidence, and then you might not find the other ones. Hell, even the small buildings. There's one time where I couldn't find the orbs. The orbs are a bitch to find. I hate it. The head cameras help for orbs though if you have someone in the truck.
Yeah, because they can just see it happen.
Yeah, and they can watch you die too.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, so this is going to be a shorter topic because I just added it because why not?
Hit me up.
Monster Hunter movie trailer was released. We're starring Mila Djokovic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's in another franchise movie based.
Another Capcom movie, huh?
Yep. Yep. So
yeah,
I think it's going to be shit.
Probably going to be another Resident Evil. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be shit. I think the story of Monster Hunter isn't much to it. There's monsters. They're basically giant T-Rexes and other bullshit. And they're trying to like get new areas of. No, I haven't read. I just played the games.
The lore though?
No.
The lore?
I don't need to. I don't have to read the lore.
Surviving people have been super powered, so that's why they can use the super giant weapons.
No.
Yeah, like genetically enhanced.
Yeah, they're monsters and you hunt them is pretty much the deal.
Yeah, that's the deal. That's what's happening currently, but like the history of that world is weird.
It's just the thing I don't get about it is like, what's this premise going to be? Like, it's going to be like this one big monster is going to ruin everything, kind of like how they had like the origin monster in like the latest one, like the big boy, big boy. But like, I don't know. Like, I just can't see like it's gonna be so shit. I just can't.
It's going to be bad.
The game premise is you take a hit, you can dodge, roll, stab, 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 dodge, roll, stab, stab, stab. That's the game. How are you gonna make a movie about that? One shot.
Well, first, you start up by setting up how cool everybody looks in their super awesome armor. And then they have to set up the world a little bit because they have to show like a market, and then like the cat's cooking for you.
Oh my god, I forgot about the cats! I forgot about them.
You're gonna have to craft some armor by hunting these smaller creatures, and then you work up to.
They're not wearing armor.
One hunt. They're
not wearing armor. In the trailer, apparently they're not wearing armor.
Well, they will have to wear armor. They're gonna have to fight some big monster.
That's a good point too, though, because you wear the armor and it might have fire resistance, like nature resistance, whatever. That's not going to be in the fucking show.
No,
the
also
movie.
The movie's not going to give a fuck about any of the actual sort of story that exists. They're just they're just going to show you the things that are in the game, and
they're wearing modern day outfits. They're wearing modern day outfits to do it. So basically,
modern day outfits.
Yeah. So apparently, what the story, from my understanding, what's going to be is take everything you know what makes it Monster Hunter. And just add the only thing that makes it Monster Hunter is similar monsters that they have to deal with. Hummers and miniguns!
I'm so mad.
This is not
Is there
no
a fucking
swords.
Cat that cooks dinner? Because if there's not a cat that cooks dinner, then
they better have a fucking cat. They have those fucking cats. By the way, the food the cats made in the game were fucking amazing looking.
They look incredible.
I know. Holy shit. I hope there's a cat.
I did not watch the trailer. I
didn't see when it said. I was seeing the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer. I was gonna watch it on here.
We're talking about a thing neither of us saw.
It's like 15 seconds. All right. Well, there we go. Well, I didn't want. I try to avoid trailers, so I just wanted to talk about it. Well, the teaser, yeah. I thought trailer was a teaser. I don't think there's gonna be cats. If there's Hummers and shit, there's not gonna be cats.
I need to know. I need to see this.
Could put it up. A lot of work to put that up. I'm gonna make a drink instead.
Official teaser.
We'll let him look it quickly while I make a drink.
Oh my god.
What?
They are in a Hummer with a minigun.
Fuck off. Yeah, but with monsters with wings too.
What the fuck? I just watched the whole thing.
This ain't gonna be like the Resident Evil series that's on Netflix that is actually gonna be good.
No, it's super not. This is Resident Evil.
Resident Evil movie. They just sell those fucking things out. I wish they would really
I have
like
a screen
stop doing
capture
that.
for you that it just like captures this whole thing. I'm just gonna send it to you on Discord. I'll put it in your channel. I'll be cool. Other people can appreciate this.
Those are everyone. Other people. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be able to see this. Perfectly encapsulates.
Let's look this up. Oh, dude, I'm excited to do some more ghost hunting later. I've also been uploading these videos. I've been uploading this to YouTube, all these shows, guys. So we're gonna start. Oh my god, fuck off. I'm just so mad at your picture. I'm so mad at your picture. Why? Why does it call it Godzilla at this point? Like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking limp.
The monster is cool though. You can see the monster though in the picture up there. Like that's the monster.
Yeah, yeah, of course it is. Fucking limp, man. All right, I'm done talking about. I'm done with this. I'm done with this one. This actually made me more upset than I thought it would.
And he's gonna be like.
This made me more upset than I thought it was going to. How big King Kong is going to be? Oh my god, yeah, right?
Oh man, can you imagine if they shot a fucking sniper rifle at King Kong?
So, I know, that's all it would really take, right?
Fucking thing.
Yeah, so this is a new, it's a trend, so we're gonna talk about both. So Rick Moranis was hit, pure coincidence is my thought. It was a pure coincidence because no one probably recognizes
it still fucking sucks.
But it's this trend that people are supposed to like a game or something where you're supposed to like sucker punch somebody and see if you can knock him out. Like that's the game.
Oh, that's been a thing forever, but also it still sucks.
Right. So I think that's like what happened here. And this is why TikTok must be destroyed. I don't think he's TikTok.
Yeah, this guy is too old to be playing that fucking game. That game is for like 18-year-olds.
It's dumb. Everything about this is dumb.
But
random
also,
acts of violence.
This guy made the mistake of punching America's sweetheart, Rick Moranis.
Yes, that's true. Canadian too, but all right, that's fine.
Well, it's fine. He's the Ghostbusters guy, so that's what he gets.
Spaceballs.
Yeah, Spaceball. Yeah.
That's Spaceballs. I know more from
thing about
Spaceballs
Canadian guys that was really good that I watched ages ago and forgot the name of.
Still, I'm going to talk more about the trend than him getting hit.
Fair.
It's the fact that who makes a sick game like that? Who thinks it's even a good idea? And also, who thinks there's not going to be any retaliation for it? Not even retaliation, but think that's a good idea. Like, who the fuck?
These guys need Fight Club.
Yeah, I don't even think it's... No. It's not Fight Club, because the Fight Club gives you the assumption that you're going to get hit back. This is hitting first and then running like a bitch.
No. You enroll in Fight Club, and then as soon as you're in Fight Club, you might get sucker punched.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Moment.
Well, that's why they don't want to take the risk.
If you catch the guy who's about to sucker punch you, you fucking punch them back.
Mm-hmm.
Fight Club.
There's the issue, is that people are going to get hit back, and they're little pussies about it.
Yeah,
it's just dumb.
If you're gonna punching is a two-way street.
It's dumb, and I think it's super dumb. This might be a shorter stream because I'm over halfway done with all the topics I got.
Damn. Tom Longdong's gonna have to talk about aliens for a real long time.
It's a minute video. He already sent me. Don't worry. We might talk about Star Trek for a bit too.
Okay, yeah.
It's one of my favorite Next Gen episodes.
We're really good at getting derailed, so you don't know. We might just end up talking for an hour. Yeah.
All right. So it's just like, what kind of fuck are you, where your form of entertainment is at a heavy cost of someone else? Like,
you could have killed that guy. Rick Moranis is not a young man.
Could have killed him. Who gets enjoyment from making other people hurt? Like, what kind of fucking sadist are you? And on top of that, like, the common decency, and then people like claim all these things like, oh, life sucks, everything was against me, blah, 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 and then you do this type of shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing about what Devils just said. If that dude just walked over there and like slapped him in the nuts real hard, it would have been a lot funnier.
It would have been funner. It would have been funnier at
It
least.
would have been way funnier.
It's just a shitty thing, and it makes this is more of an extreme of Cactus Jack fucking me in the ass. So, I think anyone who does this, get fucked. Anyone, I still even think anyone who goes to like people who are doing their jobs and fucks with them on purpose, like not in like a playful way, but like saying like in a malicious way. So like a playful way, when they ask you how you doing, you say the line, "Pretty shitty, how about you?" That's a playful way. It doesn't impact them. You just gave them, they asked you a question, you gave them an honest response.
Lark,
Cactus Jack
we're in the same room, Lark.
Yeah, we are. Holy fuck.
Let me see through my head.
He's a ghost! He died. He's so transparent. What's up, Lark?
I'm so fucking white.
This is true. But I'm saying like anyone who has that type of concept of like that people are doing their jobs and you're like actively making their life harder.
Yeah, it sucks.
For clicks especially, or for like your own ego, can go fuck yourself. Every last one of you. And if you're listening, reevaluate your life, you dumb limp fuck. Easy, simple, straight to the point.
Easy.
Alright, that was a downer.
That was a bit of a downer.
Well, Lark is here, we may as well do this.
What's the Lark hour?
This is Lark's topic. How do you know when you're playing too much video games? So her thing was talking about how she's like seeing things like when she's dreaming and shit, I imagine. I've had that happen too.
Yeah.
So like one of my issues is when I played a lot of Dead by Daylight, a lot of my dreams were in the HUD viewpoint.
Yeah.
Of Dead by Daylight, like HUD and all, blah blah blah. I don't think it's a hallucination. I didn't say it was. I said when you're trying to like sleep, like in between sleeps mainly. Yeah. Like when you're right about to fall asleep. I think it's because it's on your mind, it's freshly in your mind, you're gonna see things from that viewpoint, or it might impact it a bit. I don't think it's too much. It's just fresh.
Yeah, the subconscious, like
your dreams are among us. Yeah,
things that you've been doing. Right?
Yeah, it works.
So, like, it's not that you've played too much. It's just that that's a thing you've been thinking about, right? Like, the real answer here is it impacting your social / is it impacting your social life? Is it making your job worse? That's too much.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say if it's actually, I would say too much is if it's you playing whatever you're doing actually is negatively impacting your physical self, emotionally or mentally or physically or whatever. Like if you're not eating and all that stuff, yeah. But like if it's your outlet, if that's the escapism that you need, more power to you. Like this is not this itself, but when I play games sometimes it's heavily my escapism. Like some of these things, if I didn't do it, maybe I'd be a fucking more Dark Tool. Especially I'm better because I'm playing the game more. That's even better then. Fuck meeting people in real life. In person. Fuck that shit. I would say I think games are escapism and they're important, and if you're playing them to the point that you're, like if your bills are falling behind, you're skipping work, you're skipping school and all that stuff, yeah, maybe you're doing a bad thing. But if it's not, staying up later at night, who cares about that? Because in my opinion, you only need 3 hours of sleep. 3 to 4 hours, easy. Look at that kitty cat. So
she wanted to talk.
You staying up late I don't think is a big factor. I think it's more of the if you're skipping on your actual adult responsibilities, that's when it becomes an issue. Exactly. So you're fine. I would say in this type of thing, like if you want to and you're playing the game and it's actually making you actually happy playing the game, play the fucking game. Your bills are paid, your school's out, do it. You know, don't let other people get into you and be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, who are they to say you shouldn't be doing that? Are you happy while you're doing it? Fucking do it. Because of you not doing what they want you to do is probably not what you want to do, and it will make it worse. Now your cat's tail is showing in the green screen. Nancy Drew, fuck off. Nancy Drew.
God, this camera. It hates this.
It's just, it's a weird line, in my opinion. But like it's important too, though, you know. Like if you didn't do it, and then let's say like people wanted you to go out that night, and you wanted to play games or stay home. Yeah, if you want to play My Little Pony and you enjoyed it, yeah, who gives a shit if someone else told you not to play it? Like, play it if you like it. Who gives a shit? But if someone told you to go out, like, come out, you should see X people or YZY or whatever, and you didn't want to, you want to stay home for whatever various reason to play a game, clearly that's what you should be doing, because that's what's going to make you happy. You shouldn't do things that other people, just because it's expected of you, which brings up to a bigger topic in itself, I guess, but...
Yeah.
When you dream the game, that might be too much. No, I wouldn't say that. No. It's because it's fresh in your subconscious. I dream of games all the time. All the fucking time.
Oh, it's either that or I fucking dream about work, and, you know, quite frankly, I would prefer the game.
Yeah, I would definitely prefer the game. It's not dreaming about playing the game. It's just that your dreams are game focused, and it's just because it's fresh on your mind.
Yeah, it's the way you've been thinking for a while.
And it's because it's new,
that's
too.
The way you do.
It's new, too. That's the thing, too. Like, when you get a new job, you tend to think about the new game. When you get a new job, you start thinking about the new job all the time.
This is like the thing where, like, if you have a dream that your teeth fall out of your head, clearly you're spending too much time thinking about the dentist, I guess? No, fuck off. It just means that's just you're decompressing from stuff. That's just how you do.
Yeah. I don't think the dreams dictate it. I think if, honestly, you get enjoyment from it, you're still paying your bills, you're still eating, you're still showering every now and then, then...
yeah, hopefully at least 2 times a week. Sometimes I'll let myself go a bit in the COVID times, but... I
have a lot lately, but yeah, 3 times a week is... Hank pays the bills, and even easier. Then you don't have much to worry about. Play Among Us all you want.
Among Us all the time. Just unless you start murdering people in real life, then you've gone too far.
I mean, as long as you don't get caught. Then you're hiding sus. So I mean, this is a lot. There's a lot of levels to this idea, but I honestly think as long as you're not dying from it, do it. Because honestly, I think
life is only so long, dude.
Yeah. If I think if you didn't do it and you were doing, like, let's say you did what other people wanted you to do rather than what you wanted to do, I think it's a lot harder on you. I think it's a lot badder for you.
No, vents are a good hiding place. Dude, Monk, back when I was in high school, I was thinking about trying to go crawl through vents, and the event something bad happened. Or the ceiling tiles.
I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts? Like, I honestly think, like, just do it. Like, who cares? Like, you should do it, because of I've had from experience, like, I've done things I didn't want to do, like I've went out to things I didn't want to do, and it was miserable, and I had a terrible time, and it wasn't great, and I felt like shit after, and I was resentful. And it's not because of, oh, how could they take me away from the game? It had nothing to do with the game. It's just that I didn't want to be, most of it was that I just didn't want to be around people, or didn't want to be around certain people, or whatever. And the game is an outlet just to kind of relax and escape. More about escaping than anything else.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to go out saying, yeah.
Times.
Or even better, another analogy too is if you want to go out, go out. And if you want to, even if it's something stupid, like go to a friend's house and literally, I can't say one of the things, but do stuff and drink a lot, and then just like play old retro games, or just watch a movie and talk shit with like a friend. Do it. Like, who gives a shit? Like, if that's what you want to do, then do it. That's was it referring to? Yeah. But that's the kind of thing. It goes around. Just do whatever. Do what you got to do, and don't let, like, oh my god, you should be doing this type of logic affect it, because that's some horse shit. That's, people think who you should be doing something, I think, are selfish, because they don't know what you need to do. They only care about what they want you to do.
Yeah, it's what they need to do, and they think you also need to do it.
Yeah, they think you need to go to X person's house, or you need to hang out with X certain people. I think that's selfish as fuck, because of who don't want to, or it doesn't want you to do that, or whatever, is going to harm you more than help you by far.
Yeah. I'm going to get up to use the restroom and
refill
my
my
drink.
Too, so you do that, so then I can do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go first.
Go first. Yeah, from personal experience, it has been a thing. And going to those things have been miserable shit. So when sometimes just doing something simple of escaping, focusing on a certain thing makes the day go faster. It makes you stop dwelling on the things that are annoying you. I wouldn't say harassing a kid for liking Fortnite is a good thing. No, if they like a game, fuck it, who cares? I'll harass them if they think they're top shit for being good at it. If you come at me, then I get defensive. I'll let you enjoy it. Who gives a shit? Same with people who play Stardew. Same with people who play Mario. Anything. Like, if you like it, fucking play the damn thing. Yeah, it's because you care for your horse monk. I know, mine's in the middle. It's always in the middle. Played a game too much. Probably myself, Spider, but that was a long time ago. But it rooted with other issues. I think it rooted with, like, for me, I was playing games over going to college. And that was just because what I was going for, I was forced into going to. It was computer engineering. And I didn't want to do it anymore. And it was boring, and I didn't want to do computer engineering and all this stuff. It didn't do anything for me. And I would rather have just not gone. Well, there's a lot of bullshit to that, but yeah, I mean, I guess I did it a bit. I know I did. I wouldn't do it now because I would have make sure my bills get paid and all that shit, but yeah, I mean, I've done it. Yeah. With that being said, though, I'd probably still do it again. Who am I kidding? It depends. It all depends, man. There's rarely a time where you can actually play too much, you know? Because it's like, if you want to do it, just do it. If that's what's going to make you happy or get through your day, do it. Especially if you need to do it. That's the biggest thing people don't understand is some people need to play them. Because some people choose to read. Some people like to watch movies. I can't watch TV, for instance. I can't do that anymore. I rarely can watch movies anymore because I find them kind of boring. But games are more interactive, and it's a good outlet. Like I used to be able to watch TV. Like I can't do that anymore.
I just like games because, like, yeah, like a movie or TV, it's extremely passive. You don't have to think about it. It's just on in the background. Whatever, fuck it. A game, you have to pay attention.
And it gives you a purpose of thinking about that content itself and being interactive with it, over than you just having it in the background and watching it. So it is a better way to escape than all your fucking. Ooh, what are you drinking there?
It's the last of my Kush sauce.
My drink is so fucking strong. It's great.
It's cherry brandy.
I got a good buzz going on. Oh, I know. I might have to get some.
Bright and cherry brandy. I have no ice, so unfortunately, it's just icy cold.
How do you not have ice? But yeah, I mean,
I didn't bother to grab it.
There's been a lot of times where, you know, you don't want to do the bullshit. But I haven't harmed anybody from playing. I haven't harmed myself from doing it. I just think go back for finishing out my college. That was the worst thing I've ever done about it. But it's been more so lately, in logic of thinking, is that people expect you to do something rather than playing a game because you're playing it all the time. Especially, I think COVID brings it out more than anything else, because a lot of people can't go do stuff. So when certain people want to do stuff and there's like a party or something, they expect you to want to go too because of COVID's happening and you've been doing it this whole time, like streaming and everything else. And I think that logic is flawed, because I wouldn't do those things without COVID. At this point, so I want to do what I'm doing now.
I might need you to fuck around with the green screen a bit.
Yeah, I see that.
My light is starting to die.
Yeah, I see that now. How's that? Is that better? That looks a little bit better.
Yeah, that looks way better. Holy shit, my chair.
I know. There we go. There we go.
Wow, it actually looks like it's supposed to.
He's not a ghost. Oh no, what's your takes on this joystick? So I go use the loo. What's
I was talking. What are we hitting?
So I was saying on the fact that I had to, like, for me, even in COVID or pre-COVID times, people, like, when they want to go out, they expect you to want to go out, and you have to go do the things they're doing, because they're not able to have this escapism that like I have, like play games. So I'm being fulfilled still in this nature of it, and going out won't help, like mentally or whatever. Like I don't want to go out, but they expect you to, and then they think it's weird or because you've been doing this escapism that has been filling your void, what is not being filled by their COVID because they're not able to do what would normally fill their voids.
Yeah, I get you.
So,
I can talk about that.
You talk about that while I go use the loop.
Yeah, you go and do that. I'll give you a second. All right, he's disappeared. Hi, audience. It's just you and me now. We don't have Tool here. We don't have to be censored. We can say whatever we want. I've got opinions about, because like, here's the thing I have always had a problem with. For the longest time growing up, I thought I was an introvert, right? Like, I like hanging out by myself. I like doing things that were single player or just kind of. What was that? Can I get am I even audible? Let me see if I do that. Do I return? Have I? Okay. I have no idea what happened there. But like post-COVID, like I find that I kind of miss being in social spaces. Like I didn't need to do it much, but I like kind of needed it like once or twice a week, and now I can't do that thing, and that sucks. It's actually been really good for me as far as like Discord streaming and doing stuff, is that like I can still hang out with people even though I can't be in the same room with them. So that part's been nice. I just like, I have like a minimum threshold. I need to be hang out a little bit. Not too much, but I do need some.
What's going on? What happened?
For a second there, Discord took a shit and I got eaten by a ghost.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm better now.
Ah, fair. Did you get your message across?
I think I said something, so yes.
Fair enough.
It was a pro stream.
Sounds about right. I'm just saying that it's a fucking and I say resentment because it's a prominent. I think it's the most accurate word for it all. That if ever you're pushed in a corner to do something that other people do that you know isn't going to be good for you, and even as simple as games, doesn't even apply to games, but games is easier to like. We're talking about it.
Games is a thing that you do.
Yeah. I think for the person pushing you to do whatever you don't want to do is a bad line to go down, because resentment will start to brew, and it's a terrible thing, and people don't get that. So the logic is, there's no such thing as too much. If you think it's hurting you, then you stop. If you don't think it is, then don't. As long as you're eating and making sure you're not dying. But in terms of social aspects, fucking who cares? Because that's what you want to do, and that's what's making you happy. People think, oh, other like that. One of the logics, one of the biggest things that annoys me is they'd like to see you. It's like that's the worst line in the fucking world. Sour cream onion chunk sounds delicious.
Beaston's trying to get on my good side, and that's not gonna fly, dude.
I know. I think the logic of saying they want to see you, like that's where those people are only thinking about themselves, not thinking about what you need. So fuck off in that logic. I hate it. It annoys the shit out of me. All right, that's a pretty this next topic is pretty funny. I think it's funny.
Hit me. What's this?
It couldn't have been more perfect. So the stories are plausible after all, boys. College student was stuck in a dryer.
What?
Yep.
Why is this recorded on TikTok?
Well, they recorded her because she actually got stuck in a dryer. So remember those like ploy stories of like, oh, I'm gonna take out my laundry and then she gets stuck, and then you know what's gonna happen.
But they filmed it on TikTok.
Yeah, I know. They put it on TikTok. That brother, I'm stuck. Yeah, that type of shit. We all made fun of him, saying, who the fuck gets stuck under a bed in a washer or whatever? I guess it can happen. I guess it can happen.
Extremely flexible ladies. What happened?
Apparently they had to like roll, like her in the dryer to like help her get her out. I don't know how she got stuck, to be honest. It seems like an easy thing not to get stuck in, but hey, they couldn't get her out.
This is a prison of her own
I
creation.
don't know. Yes.
There is no way she fell into the dryer by accident.
Right. But Sam, I guess it's not an implausible story is what I'm getting at. It's because of all those porns that were out there saying, "Oh, I got stuck and my stepbrother found me, blah 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 blah." Guess it's not so far-fetched after all. It makes no sense.
Believe the socks did this to her.
I can't believe this happened. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I know, right? It's just so fucking surreal. Like, this is...
All right.
This happened. This fucking happened.
Do we know how long she was stuck in the dryer?
Enough for the fire department to come to get her out.
Okay, so there was at least a period of time for about 30 minutes or so where she got to really sit and reflect on her life decisions.
I think that's what that picture is right there. I think that's what that picture is about, where she's just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, this is my life now. This is what I have become.
You ordered pizza, Monk? Fuck yeah.
Can you imagine her parents and how disappointed they are?
Can't be any more than mine.
You never got stuck in a dryer, I don't think, though.
That's true. I do got that going for me. Oh, the screw man, yeah. Yeah, I get the joke now. So it happened.
Congratulations. You're the confetti fell from the ceiling. She was the first.
Of course, it's TikTok that happened at, but hey.
And of course, it was on TikTok.
That is her. Yep.
God, a pizza would be good.
Pizza does sound good. I don't eat much these days. Great. All right, that was it. I just want to make the joke about the fact that
it happened.
This fucking happened. Next story. Tapeworm larva found in Australian woman's brain. If you couldn't hate Australia more. I sure as fuck do.
Like, this is like the thing where like you go swimming in some Minnesota lakes during the summer and the amoeba get you, right?
She lose weight, her brain mass maybe. The thing is, like, this just reminded me of like all those times like you see all those things. No, she's alive. She had massive headaches and they got it out apparently. It's the whole point of it is like I'd like. You ever see those like videos where like there's like a wasp or a spider, like a giant fucking spider in someone's ear? Yeah, like, no. I couldn't handle that. I would freak the fuck out knowing something's in my ear. Like, I would like take a knife or like a fucking ice pick to my ear. Like, it would drive me fucking absolute shit.
You'd kill yourself to murder that hornet.
Yeah. Worth it.
We're both going out. You shout, yeah.
Yeah. Like, just imagine though, a tapeworm larva in your fucking brain. How does it even get in there?
How did she find out? Why did she go to the doctor?
Massive headaches.
Damn.
I wouldn't go away for weeks. Yeah.
So, damn.
Right?
So you were you were bad enough where you were like, I can't sit out this headache anymore. I gotta go to the doctor.
Yep. It's like 2 weeks long of headaches with no relief.
Yeah. Doctor goes, I don't know, let's take a scan of in there. And you're like, okay, I guess, fine, fuck it. Maybe I have a tumor. And he's like, no, there's a fucking worm in your head.
Well,
you're
that's
like,
the thing too.
Shit.
This has happened before.
What?
This has happened before, and they actually have mistaken a full-blown tapeworm for a tumor before.
Oh, okay. Not to the same lady.
Not to the same lady. Not to the same lady.
The first time is an accident.
She's probably, honestly, they didn't really say how it might have happened. She traveled abroad, she said, or some bullshit. But I have a feeling she was taking those fucking tapeworm pills that people take for weight loss.
Oh, yeah, those are bad news.
Yeah, like, who the fuck would do that shit?
How bad do you want to lose 5 pounds?
Not that much. I'd do it. Fuck that. Tapeworm pills, no thanks. I don't want a fucking insect in me.
Isn't tequila also from Australia?
No. May as well be, though. All right. since we're gonna pop through these, and we're gonna do Star Trek, then we're gonna do the game, and then we're gonna do art, and then we're gonna do
I
random.
don't think you poop it out.
You don't poop it out. You have to kill it. You have to take pills, and then you poop it out technically.
You have to take different pills that kill it.
Yeah, and then you potentially have to go to a doctor.
No,
No.
ghost hunting.
They definitely do it. They definitely do it in real life. They take pills to there too. Yeah. Would you attempt to unironically ghost hunt by yourself or in a small group?
Okay. Here's
I
my
would
take.
definitely not do it by myself.
I don't think the ghost shit is real, and if I found anything that proved me wrong, I would be so thrilled that it would be just like me playing that game. I would get murdered, but I'd have a smile on my
But
face.
no, there's a difference though. Like you said you don't believe it's real. So would you go solo do it, or would you do it in a group? And if you did it solo,
Well, okay. The solo part sucks because the places that are haunted also are like places where a person would murder you in. Like,
wait, ghost hunters came out to your mom's store once or twice? Really?
Clark.
What the fuck?
That's cool.
The
Did they
show
have the
Ghost
EMS?
Hunters, or like another group? I want to go. I want to do one of these things. I want to live stream it.
I would
No
do it,
fucking
yeah.
way. Is it on the show?
So
What
next time-
what episode is it? What season? I have all of them on DVD. Well, no, I don't. That's not true. I have like the first 4 seasons on DVD.
If I ever get to Minnesota and the virus stops, we need to find a haunted place, and then we
Iowa.
need to record
Iowa
ourselves
has
being
one.
jackasses.
No. That's the thing. Iowa has it. What are you talking about? They didn't find enough concluding evidence. That's like most of the ghost hunting show. That's exciting stuff, though. So in
Beautiful.
Iowa, there is a one I want to do, but COVID happened, so that didn't help. So the premise is, there's like it's called like the Murder House in Iowa, and you can go there for 60. It's like $60 a person, but you can't go in with groups of less than 6, but no more than 10. If you want the
why?
place to yourself, because that's how much they charge. I mean, in theory you could, but you just have to spend more than $60 a person. And any more than 10, you have to do like an additional like $70 or some bullshit.
Hmm.
So the premise
Seems like
is
good
murder.
business.
This woman murdered a bunch of people. What they do is, and I don't know if they let you video it, so I'd have to like obviously check all this shit. But the logic is you pay a deposit, so if you ruin anything in the house, and you have to pay the money too. And they give you the keys and they leave for the night and they come back the next morning. So I would like to do that and stream it. I would like to stream the whole thing.
That'd be cool.
But the rule that
I'd
I would
do it.
have is no one can prank anybody. I don't want people like trying to fuck with the EMFs or fuck with anything. I would like you to
Yeah,
legitly.
no, this has to be legit.
This has to be completely legit, so no one could fuck around with it. I don't think you would go, Cheese Man, but I'm thinking of it still. This would be obviously a 2021 thing. And I have to talk to them to see if they let me connect to a Wi-Fi or use my phone, and if I am able to videotape it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
It's like my grandma's house, Lark. That's like my grandma's house. My grandma's house who doesn't live or is not owned by my family anymore. I went there as an adult recently. Well, recently like 6 years ago or 5 years ago. 6 years ago, I think. When my uncle owned it. And I videoed it. I have a video somewhere on my computer, and weird shit was happening in there when I was videoing it. It's crazy. They might not want it streamed, I know, so I want to make sure they let it streamed. If not, I'd have to find someone else. So it's one of those things I want to do. I would personally do it. I would never do it by myself. I would do it in a group, a small group. Or they might prank you to make it seem realer. But I would say they normally would prank you to make it seem realer, Monk, but they give you the keys and they leave. And you can technically tell if someone's like making noises. There are ways to figure out like some things. Like if there's a speaker, it's gonna give off an EMF consistently and not move. Yeah, they leave. Or did they leave? That's true too. But like a speaker's gonna give off an EMF. So if you hear noises, you could find it. You could find the speaker. There are ways.
Yeah.
And from what it sounds like, a lot of shit never happens in this house. From the sounds
Probably
of
not,
the
because
reviews.
if they did, they would have some evidence. Like something
Right?
hard. Yeah.
Like barely anything happens. The only house that or place that, from my knowledge, that is consistent that you can go to easily is the Colorado Stanley Hotel.
Just
That
gotta
one
find
apparently still has
old
a mob.
farmhouse.
Well, then there's those ones. You know, in Anoka County, there's that mental ward. I don't know, is it still active? Like that one
Hell
still you can get
yeah.
into. Oh, no, but it's
Some
illegal
place
to
you
go
have
in
to
that
break
place.
into.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to stream
Hell
it and
yeah,
not get
that's
banned.
what I'm about. I want to get
I don't wanna be
run into a
banned.
homeless dude who stabs me with a shiv.
Right? That's a risk of alone too. I don't want to do alone just because going, at least always being in pairs, gives you a little bit of more comfort, and also
Yeah.
to substantiate. Did you hear something? And if the answer is no,
It's
then it
real
was your
easy to get into
imagination.
your own head if you don't
Yeah.
have somebody else there also.
Right. So that's another thing too. Is like, oh, did you hear? No, I didn't hear anything. All right, that's fine then. If I were to do it though, I would have legit cameras. Well, I would get an EMF. I'd get cameras, night vision cameras, and maybe an infrared, and I would want a thermal no matter what. Those would be the little things I would want. Yeah, the own head would be downfall. That's why pairs is the best. But the biggest thing too is like I would be so advocating saying no one's allowed to drink, unfortunately. I would want everyone to be sober. No one's allowed to use anything else sober. And also I want everyone to take it seriously. If we're gonna do it, I'd like to take it seriously. Like, let's see if we can get a thing. Because I don't want people to say we're faking anything. Because I don't want to fake it. I'm out then. Nice
what if
cheese,
they're
man.
Buddhist? What's a Buddhist
Nice.
ghost? They ain't gonna afraid of that cross.
Yeah, they ain't no afraid no ghost. I'm never going to Kentucky. Bobby McKay's. I've heard of that. And mental asylum seems to be like a top tier level. Gonna be van tech support. I don't know if they have van tech support. And no, since I would probably like Wi-Fi. I'd have to figure out. There's a lot of technicalities on how to figure it out. I would live stream part of it probably, and then pre-record part like the rest of it. So like my camera would be live streamed, but then everyone else's camera would be pre-recorded.
Then you cut it back together later at the end, and it's super
Yep.
haunted. Just not where
No.
you were.
That would be unfortunate if that's the case. I would start having doubts. But yeah, I would do it. Joylet State Prison is quite haunted. Yeah, but
mean,
to
I
let
did-
you in it? To let
But
you
as, like,
in
a
it by
kid-
yourself mainly.
I shouldn't say as a kid. I should say as a teenager. My friends and I, we would goof around and go to like old abandoned barns and stuff and take pictures
Yep.
and be like, "Oh, look, spirit
But
orbs."
you're in the yeah. Those are dust or fucking
That was fucking dust every time.
or bugs. It was dust or bugs.
Yeah. Not like the real spirit orbs.
But the
They're
thing
not
about
dust and
Gettysburg,
bugs.
and I guess one thing I don't think that's ever haunted is cemeteries. Like I have a belief that's like, why would it be? I believe in the grudge mechanic, I call it, where you actually die is where you would remember to be, not where your body's laid. Because once you're
But what
dead,
if
why do you give
died
a
in
shit?
this graveyard.
Ooh. At the end of the
That is
video, we
haunted.
never show Joystick. He just disappeared.
I just you get back in the car at the end.
And he's not with us.
He's driving
I actually would like that. Like, we lost
Really
one.
good.
We lost one. I think I would be a
Nothing of value
little.
was lost.
I think I would be a little bitch about calling out the fucker's name and like taunting it though, because the people are like you're
We
supposed
don't
to
know the
taunt him.
guy's name.
In the murder house, we do. The murder house, we do.
Oh, okay. Are
It's
they
a
down to
woman's
party?
name. It's a woman's. Yeah, you can ask her. You down to fuck, lady? One thing I would never allow is a Ouija board because that's by Milton Bradley, and I'm always a Hasbro guy.
Well, they make him. I think Hasbro owns Milton Bradley now.
I know they do. Getting holy water, but yeah, it's a thing. I always wonder if people would think they're like going to be like big dicks about it, be like, I could take it. I honestly don't think a lot of people, even if they don't do or don't believe, would ever do it by themselves. And I think people would do it in groups.
Oh,
They would
the
relate.
dark is scary, dude.
It is fucking scary. I said I showed that picture on Discord. That was outside. It didn't do it justice. It was pitch fucking black. I was like, this is sweet. And I heard rustling, but it's probably a fucking rabbit. There was one time there was like an owl who killed a rabbit, and it was like in the road, and he flew away. But he looked at me with his beady eyes. I was like, you piece of shit.
Holy water won't help you against the ghost monk. That monk, the monk ghost, is a monk.
Or if there was famous ghost hunters were there. Oh, the Warren
Now,
Warren
if we were
family can
hunting
suck
demons,
it. I hate the Warren family. If there was any sign of demon, like if I wrote a book and all of a sudden there was text in it,
yeah,
I'd be
just
like, well,
die.
yeah,
5
I'd be like,
times in a
joystick,
row.
go in this room, and then I would leave.
Stand in the corner and take pictures for me. You'll say. And then you're
You'd
sitting
probably do
outside
that
the
before
window
the game.
screaming a name. I don't know what's going on.
Hide, joystick. That's another thing too. I don't believe hauntings would follow those mechanics of not leaving the house. I'd be long gone.
Yeah, no, that
Fuck this shit, I'm out. But yeah, I hate the Warren family. I think Warren family was the biggest scam in the world. Jacob Orbs, exactly, Devils. Devils, you gonna play with me and Joystick later tonight? We're gonna play after this.
Oh, it'll be funny.
It was gonna be great. I think the Warren family was the biggest scam because of a lot of their stories didn't contradicted itself, as well as the fact that they broke a lot of contracts to make themselves their own money. And also, I think also the stupidest thing too is, hey guys, let me collect all this haunted apparently shit and store it in my house in a glass case somehow that's gonna protect you, and also be a limp about it and charge money to tour it. Like, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. All right, last topic before we get to the standards. This is a tough one too.
Coors Light. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, dude, Coors Light. Get it. Oh, okay, Annabelle.
It's the cider of beer.
Cereal, soggy. Cereal. Do you prefer it soggy or crunchy?
Crunchy. No hesitation.
Really? I like it soggy. Whoa, I don't know. If it's like the wheat what's it called? Wheat the frosted wheat things.
Mini wheats.
I like that shit soggy as
the hay
fuck.
bales. Yeah, that one is a soggy.
That's a
But
soggy
like
boy.
Life cereal, I want to try to
Who
catch
the
that.
fuck eats life? Do you eat? What's the one?
You
Like,
don't like
he
fucking
likes it.
Life?
Kicks. Do you like Kicks too? You stupid fuck.
I do like Kicks. Fuck you.
Oh my god, Joystick likes it. What's like available wheat ones?
It's fine. If
No.
people didn't like it, they wouldn't sell the fucking cereal, dude.
Kid tested, mother proof. Isn't that Welch's grape juice? Like
Yeah,
he
it's
needs,
also Welch's
he
grape
needs
juice.
pieces, needs semi-sog. I actually think Spider might be onto something. Flaky does need. No, I would say it's the opposite.
Onto something here.
I think Flaky needs the soggy, while Pieces needs the crunchy.
Okay, but like Captain Crunch, if that gets soggy, it's fucking bullshit.
Well, let's go generic then. What about like Kellogg's Raisin Bran?
Raisin Bran, I like it to be a little bit soft, but not soggy.
Well, I'm not talking like a deep sog where it fucking liquidates in the milk. I'm just saying it's like a sog, like a soft.
You gotta specify that, because when I hear soggy, I assume it's turned into fucking oatmeal.
No, it's not oatmeal, but it's like super soft, or it doesn't have a crunch when you bite into it. It doesn't have a crunch when you bite into it.
It just got to the point where like it bends.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't crunch in your mouth.
Okay,
That's what I think of soggy.
Back on board.
All right, so that's why I'm a soggy boy. I like a soggy.
Most of them, I prefer it at that point. That's why we put it in fucking milk.
Right, but some people don't. They put so little in it, so it's always crunchy, and then they just dump more into it.
Well, then just eat it dry, you monster.
Right? It's not soggy,
yeah,
it's
okay.
wet. Fine. I consider it wet. No one's gonna like it as oatmeal. Like, get the fuck out. No one's gonna be like, I want Schlurp for breakfast.
I just want to drink.
All right, they just don't want it. It's crunchy or not, I guess is the question.
I want my cereal to be a fucking smoothie by the time I get to it.
The fucking protein shake by the time I'm out. Carb shake, I guess, actually.
I can think of a couple cereals that might be pretty good if it was like that dissolved by the time you ate it. Like
what?
A Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I bet a Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good to drink.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the fucking milk becomes its own treat.
Yeah.
I would say it needs. I don't like the crunch. I don't like the crunch. I want it to be just past crunch, but not oatmeal. But usually it doesn't last that long to get past it.
I want there to be texture. It needs to be al dente.
El dente is a good lot. Yes, I want my el dente cereal. Fuck off. I want my el dente. I'm gonna try to remember, but I won't because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna try to remember to tweet that later. I want an el dente cereal, please.
Yes, it's where it's best. That's why it's yeah.
Yeah, the el dente. It's that nice, like soft but hard right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way. And all this taco cereal makes me want to have some wheat thins. I think it's wheat thins. Is it wheat thins? What's the one with the sugar on one side?
Talking about?
Not wheat thins. What was like a sugar on one side? It's like a Like
Are you still talking
fucking
about
green.
frosted mini wheats where it's like a hay
Frosted
bale?
mini wheats. Thank you. Yes, I want those.
Yeah. It's
Frosted
alright.
mini wheats are the best.
You ever have the giant, like original, not mini
Yeah.
wheat?
I never had a
Fucking
mini.
sucks.
I've only had them. I only had them giant.
The giant one sucks.
I've only had them giant.
You've only had a giant.
I only had a giant. I like it. It's better than special
Where it's like-
fucking K. Get
It's
the fuck out of here.
fucking one-
What's so
you,
special
like, eat
about
a
you,
fucking
Karen?
brick.
What do you mean brick? It gets soft and it's al dente and it's fine. Mini wheats are not better. Mini wheats becomes oatmeal quicker.
Pop-Tart.
I know, it's great. And you get those like strings of genius in there. Oh yes. Yeah, now you're speaking my language.
The mini
Yes!
is better. Mark is correct. I'm
No,
sorry.
mini becomes oatmeal way quicker.
Yeah, I mean, the chat is turning against you, though. You are very wrong.
They're always against me. They're always against me. Their opinions don't matter.
I mean, I'm also turning against you, but Monk's got the right answer. Why are you
Just
taking
eat
so long to
faster?
eat your fucking cereal?
I'm trying to enjoy it, all right? When I'm trying to watch TV, I'm trying to watch Steve Wilko's show. It's like an hour-long show.
You need a crunchy cereal to absorb all that milk.
I don't even eat wheat thins or whatever it's called, mini wheats or whatever, or wheat. Yeah, I'm more of
Breakfast
a
cereal's good.
I'm more of a raisin guy. I like Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran is
Raisin Bran's
my
great.
boy.
Yeah.
I like raisin oatmeal cookies though, so fuck off, you know.
My only problem with breakfast cereal, now that I think about it, is like if I eat breakfast and it's just a bowl of breakfast cereal, I'm fucking hungry again by like 11.
Oh
It's
yeah,
starving.
cereal is not like a filler. It's like it's a dessert. No one
Raisin
eats
Bran
Raisin
Crunch.
Bran for the wait. What's Raisin Bran Crunch? Is that a thing itself?
Raisin
I would
Bran
say no one
Crunch
eat
has pieces of granola in it, dude.
Crunch. I gotta Google this.
It's got some
Get the
crunch.
fuck out of here! I don't need no granola. If I want granola, I'm gonna
Fruity
go get a
Pebbles.
fucking granola bar. Get the fuck out of
Fruity
here.
Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles doesn't make
Pebbles
it
are-
strawberry milk. That's more of a dessert, in my opinion.
Fruity Pebbles are dangerous. Pebbles in general, because those
You
things
did fit perfectly, by the way, Avoid Girl.
those things turn to mush the
Oh,
second
dude,
you put milk on.
I really just want now a breakfast burrito. The
You just have to
breakfast
go, like,
burritos are better.
"Ah," and get through that thing.
I know, yeah. There's some cereals that you're not actually eating the cereal for the cereal. You just want that nice sweet milk after. I would say
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles obviously is it. What's the one that's chocolatey? What's the chocolate Fruity Pebbles? Exact same shit, but chocolate.
It's Cocoa Pebbles, dude.
Cocoa. It's not Cocoa Puffs. 'Cause
It's
they're
in the
puffs.
fucking name.
It's the Flintstone one with the fucking.
Yeah, Cocoa Pebbles, motherfucker.
Is it Cocoa Pebbles? No, Puffs are Puffs are the balls. We don't want the balls here. What do you mean you don't drink the milk? What kind of fucking savage doesn't drink the milk after?
Thank you, Void Girl. You know.
I was saying breakfast burritos my whole life. Never gave them a chance if I had a bite of Hank's. Oh, dude,
Okay, maybe
breakfast
it's
burritos are the
chocolate.
best.
Cocoa and chocolate mean the same thing now. You have to give me half credit.
Flintstones cereal. I'm just looking it up. Cocoa
Yeah,
Cocoa
forget.
Pebbles. They're Cocoa Pebbles. They're Cocoa
I
Pebbles.
was fucking right.
Wawa breakfast burrito. Oh my, it's room temperature and that's good. What do you mean it's room temperature? How slow are you eating now? Eat faster. Fucking yelling at me about it. What are you talking about?
Pours it down the drain.
What the fuck? Just use water then, you savage. Jesus Christ. Or put like your cereal in like a fucking strainer and just pour it in to get it nice and wet, but have like the bowl again on the bottom to keep the cereal and refrigerate it at that fucking point. Make home so now it's a copycat crunch wrap. Oh, dude, I'm just getting hungry. I should really eat today.
Tequila. You
That's an
fuck
idea.
Up so bad.
No shit. Who doesn't drink the cereal?
Here's what you do. All right.
Jesus
here's what Tequila needs to
Christ.
do. She just needs to take one of those like sieves, right? Like the thing that you would fill, like a pasta. Fucking
Yes.
colander.
Yes, that's what
You
I'm
put your
talking.
cereal
Colander.
in
That's
it.
what I was thinking of. I said, I said a strainer, but yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Just get it done. Fuck it.
Fucking ridiculous. Like I was thinking
I'm
of like
so mad.
I was thinking of like making this genius fucking invention of having like cereals in a bag. We just dump the milk in it, and it's like a to-go thing now. To-go cereal right there. It's your own bowl. And you just eat out of the bag, like Like walking tacos, walking cereal.
That
Like,
sounds alright.
Doesn't that sound fucking great?
That sounds pretty alright, yeah.
Right, and then you drink it after. Now you're fucking getting your fucking calcium. Your bones ain't breaking. You got a lot going on right there.
Tequila, how are your bones? Are they okay?
Oh, she's probably a cripple at this fucking point. Flavored milk is the best. Like, obviously with Kicks or you know, because Mikey fucking likes it.
What the fuck is wrong with Kicks?
Everything! It's tasteless shit! You're not gonna get a good flavor. But you put even a fucking Raisin Bran, you get that nice sweetness of the raisin in there. You get your Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, you're getting chocolate milk. With the Fruity Pebbles, you're getting some fucking beautiful fucking strawberry milk. Which also makes me wonder, why is it Fruity Pebbles if it's only strawberry? But that's a different conversation. Yeah, it's like the fucking, it's like Skittles all being the same flavor, but your brain's dumb.
Strawberries are fruit.
It is. Is it? Yeah, it is.
I think so.
It's like the tomato thing. Honey Nut Cheerio. Oh, I hate the ads, but yeah.
What if Fruity Pebbles was tomato flavored though? That'd be fucked up.
I would burn all you fuckers to the ground. There would be a reckoning that none would dare cross.
Tomato crunch.
Fucking dude, imagine tomatoes. Like, imagine people who actually like tomatoes. Fucking freaks.
Turns your fucking milk into Clamato. Like,
oh my god, gross. Fucking gross. fucking put a celery stick in there after. Fucking
wait a
shit.
Now we've got a Bloody Mary going.
I know. Tomatoes are good. Shut your mouth too. Well, shut your goddamn mouth, Pink. They're fucking gross. Fucking bitch. Come here. Saying tomatoes are like, I would sooner eat eggplant than tomatoes. An eggplant tries to warn you by its terrible taste.
It's fine.
Ketchup is essentially vinegar. All right, let's not say tomatoes is like ketchup. All right, ketchup is vinegar tasty with sugar. They use tomato for color.
I might do some shenanigans.
Soggy al defrozen. He likes it al dente, baby.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm gonna see if I can get my wife in on here a little bit.
Yeah.
Events.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna start downloading your new Man vs. Machine. I can have it on the other computer.
Oh good, you haven't looked at it.
I wouldn't cheat. Why would I cheat on that? Did you send it to me twice? Yeah, you did. 9:30, right? Number 2. Yeah, there it is. I got it. It's downloaded. Man vs. Machine. So good. Soggy cereal is not good. No, we're talking not oatmeal soggy. We're talking al dente solid soggy. Some olives and pickles in there. Oh, dude. I'm all for the pickles and olives, but get that tomato shit out of here. Get that tomato shit out of here. Wing. Kind of getting angry now. Everyone's defending tomatoes like it's a fucking nope, can't say that joke. But doesn't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter.
Obviously a dash of Tabasco. Obviously. Oh, I'm burping a lot now.
Looking for an audio splitter so that she can actually hear this time. Don't mind me.
Why don't you just give her one of your earbuds and she sits next to you?
She doesn't like in-ear headphones.
That's fair. Ear grease. That's fine. I prefer crunchy. Crunchy.
You know, inside of my ears, there could be
there's COVID in there.
Terrible thing in there.
I would say use which you didn't set up beforehand, but I was gonna say you should have used banana voice meter, and that helps a lot. Just don't come after onions or corn when we're good. I really mistook what you just said, Lark, and I was like, Jesus Christ, Lark, that's way too much TMI. And I still might be, actually. Oh, yes! Onions!
How do you feel about onions?
Changes the taste of semen, apparently.
But does it taste like onions?
If it did, I might start eating it more.
That seems like a losing prospect.
I know, they always say it tastes like asparagus, but who wants to eat that shit?
Why?
I know, why? Why would people eat asparagus? It tries to warn you off with its terrible texture and terrible taste.
This sounds like a lot of things you don't like.
Oh, dude, mini onions. Dude, pickled onions are like the most underrated thing in the world. Irritating, my favorite vegetables. I love onions. And corn's good too. You gotta try my corn salsa. It's fantastic. We're waiting on this limp to get done with this thing, and we'll move on to. Actually, while we're doing it, let's get to one of our regulars. Anything pickled is good except fish. Some fish is really good pickled, like herring. Random topics. Let's hear them, boys. Throw your random topics out here. Let's hear what we got. I just said pickled herring is delicious. What am I taking back, Lark? What am I taking back? I said pickled herring's the fucking best. I would come in that shit. Steven Smash Bros. Tool's favorite, bacon wrapped asparagus. Hell no. You got two terrible things in there. Steven Smash, yeah, I think Steven Smash is overpowered as fuck.
To you so that you can actually reach. You can't figure this out, can you?
Oh, you're doing the way I told you. Limp fucker. What a piece of shit.
So you're gonna have to loop it around your ear like I have in mine. So
I have to do a special software. It films me taking a test, but I wrote the answers on. Yes, obviously cheat, Lark. Are you dumb? Obviously, if they can't cheat proof their tests, then that's on them. That's called being smart.
You feel it?
That's not the first time Joysticks asked that question. High five.
High five.
High five. I know what it was.
You know you're not even in the camera frame.
Well, I know there's a big button in there.
My big butt's in the way.
I can make it. I can make her in the camera frame. I can boost that boy over. Here, I'll boost it over. I'll boost it over. I'll boost it over. I got it. I got it.
I'm having her scoot over. We're making this work.
Sure we even want my face.
I want your
There.
face on it.
Yeah, we need a face to the voice. Come on. By the way, I'm hammered now, I think, at this point. And it's great.
Classic.
I don't feel like it. Well, hi, Sam. I'm hammered. At least I have a use, unlike myself, which is useless. The hammer shit. You get it? Oh, just enough. All right. Any random topics you want to talk about? Sam Stick Hero?
I don't know. Is there anything you want to know?
I'm not here to lead a discussion.
That's good.
I'm
Yeah, she's
here
here.
as-
For
I
the
just
art.
asked. I
You're
just
the
asked
consultant.
if you want. I was being polite, and I asked if you wanted to talk about a topic that you were wondering about.
Is
Fires.
there anything you're wondering about?
No.
She's not wondering about anything. She knows
That's
everything.
That's fair. All right. We're going to the art topic. All right, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. So we're going to start with the man versus machine. For those who don't know what we're talking about, there's going to be a piece of art on the screen. And in that art, we got to dictate. Did a man make it or did a machine? Now we have an expert art major, I think. Was I right in that? Art something majored?
Art history, yeah.
Art history?
No, technically it was my minor, and then technically I didn't even get that.
We can
because it was
lie.
One class short.
Lie,
So-
you're a PhD art major. All right, cool. We got a PhD art major here.
You gotta talk a bit louder towards the
No,
microphone.
no, I heard her 100%. 100%. She was perfect.
It didn't even light up my green signal light.
I heard her 100%.
I'm
Yeah?
still trying to like figure out where to. The best
I'm
way
trying to
do
figure out
this.
where that scene is that I have. That tells me my
The
screen.
best way to angle your face is Eddie.
Fuck it.
That's so not true. Okay,
It
so
might be true.
where's the
I'm
art?
It's
I'm
gonna
bringing
be
it up.
here.
I'm bringing it up now. I fucked up though, so it's okay.
It's not there yet. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna- it's
You've
gonna
never
be
seen
there.
art this good.
This one confuses me, so I can't wait to see what the
Lark, I
fuck
can
this is.
confirm I am pretty loud actually, and that's why I have the microphone adjusted like how I usually do.
It seemed fun. Is he really that loud? Nah, he's not too loud. He was just making a joke because, you know.
No, it's just you're quieter than I am, and it's fine.
You guys think he's loud, like I'm sitting right next to him. I can't get much closer. Without
No, you're
my
fine. You're
eardrums
totally fine.
exploding.
Exploding.
How to do this again because I can't quite remember.
Here, I'll turn off the monitor.
What's the monitor?
The monitor is the thing that makes it so that you can hear yourself talk.
I would love not to hear myself.
I'm a dumb idiot. That's why.
I like it because I can actually tell. What's it? How are you being an idiot today?
I fixed it. There it is.
Oh, okay.
There's the art, boys. So the goal is you detect if it's a man or machine. Monk, get the votes going.
Hold up, I need to bring up my answer key.
Wait, I don't want to see that.
She can't see it.
You can't see this answer key. Okay, you know what? I'll probably remember it if you tell me what the title of this piece is.
Do you want me to?
It's called Marguerite Duras.
Okay.
I think this is a machine. I think this is a machine. I'm gonna vote machine.
How do you feel about this one? Do you think?
I'm gonna say this is human.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote on your behalf.
Vote a human. Okay.
So that's gonna get represented.
Yeah.
Because normally I don't get to play the voting game because I'm too busy being an art man.
I think it's a machine. I think it's a machine because it seems too perfectly bullshit.
Thank you.
Looks like a good filter. Why does she think it's a man?
Why do you think it's a man?
Because like I'm gonna
She's seen
for
the
the
piece
same
before.
exact reason, actually. The same reason that he thinks it's machine is why I think it's a man. Because
it's too perfect?
Because it was intentionally designed that way because it gets like slightly more in each quadrant. Like it gets.
That's why I thought it was a machine because it was too perfect. Ooh, this makes me nervous now.
I think.
I was hoping she'd give me like brushstrokes reasons, but she said the same thing, but opposite of reasoning.
Well, okay, I was gonna mention the brushstrokes as well.
Let me see if I can bring up a higher resolution for you to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the impression of Marguerite.
But you can't see the brushstrokes in itself, though. At least I can't. At least maybe it's the image quality, but it seems fine enough. Like I don't see a paintbrush.
I
Do
do,
you?
like in the hair. Yeah, like in the black part of the hair, you can see brush strokes.
I guess a little bit there. I think because her lipstick, which also looks like she was on like a mongrel man's cock earlier, is why it's warped a bit. She also has her eye stitched. Is that what I was supposed? Is her eye supposed to be stitched?
For a second. All right. So polls over. The answer is this was made by a man.
Fuck!
His name is Robert Laploujonde. He's French. It was done between 1921 and 1993. That was the guy's lifespan.
All right, keep mark that stream got it right. I got it wrong. He's a bad painter. I think he's actually pretty good. I don't think he's a bad painter. I think he actually did a pretty good job of fucking filtering this shit over to make it look like it was like blurred.
Over here.
A pen?
I remember you got the first
marker
one.
or pencil?
Oops.
Okay, thank you. All right. Title of this one, please.
2_2.
Well, no, it's just the second one. It's called.
There's no title.
It is.
There's no title.
Number 2. It's just the number 2.
Oh, none of my thing. It's not.
It should say 2_2. Second picture, number 2.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I got what you did.
I need to ask a clarifying question.
Yep.
So when you say man versus machine,
Yes.
do you mean?
Painted by an actual man.
No, don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Okay. Are you talking about like because technically a photoshopped painting, a digital painting is made by a machine.
So this is a painting. All of them are paintings, even the machine ones, but they were painted by machines.
Okay, do you mean like a mechanical robot or a computer program that generates art?
An
AI
program that generates art, yes, and then painted it using a mechanical machine.
Okay, so it would be like the computer part of it.
Computer ones
images, and then it gets an idea of what it wants to do, and then it has like, say, like a robot arm that does like spray painting or something.
Yes.
Well, brushstrokes mostly, but yes.
Yes.
So this. Okay, so.
The thing I was wanting to say for clarification is that the AI ones can have brushstrokes.
Yes, but an AI made it
from a literal brush.
Yes.
Are any of the machine-made ones in this competition made digitally, like with GIMP or Photoshop or something like that? They're all literal, tangible, physical things that were painted using real paint.
Yeah, this is every capture I have is from the painting version of that picture.
Okay.
So
So I have that. Thank you. I have my vote for this one.
What's your vote? I think it's a machine.
I too think it is a machine.
because of the even lines across it to blur it to non-blur it. It looks like a printer, but a printer made with a painting. But now that he just said that, it makes me want to say it's a man, but I already voted machine. No, I think it's a machine.
I don't know. This reminds me of like when you're watching The Ring and or like insert any scary movie, and then there's the woman like looking through all the, and all the creepy images start flashing.
I don't watch The Ring. Yeah. I live it. What is it? We said machine. Everyone went machine.
Everyone said machine. The actual answer, if I could get you to look away again, sorry. It is by a man.
Fuck off!
Andy Denzler. He's Swiss. He currently paints. He's well known
Swiss
for his
doesn't count!
His glitchy painting style.
Well, good for him.
No, Swiss doesn't count. That's barely
what do you mean
man.
Swiss doesn't count?
That's barely man.
Man or machine? That one's tiny. You should zoom that in a bit.
I zoomed in. I zoomed in.
That looks like it's done by the exact same guy as the first time. So
all right, so
I'm gonna say it's
well,
man.
The title is important. What is the title?
Oh, sorry. Rendered undone.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say machine again. Although I think it's a man. Now I'm not sure. Fuck!
That's what this is what I tried to do. The game's not easy, Tool.
Who invented this game?
He did.
Oh, aren't you clever?
I don't know what to vote yet. So let me think this through here. So okay, so the background, we're gonna talk about the background. Seems very similar to all the machine ones in the last game. The background's the same style.
You have an unfair advantage.
You watched the last game, didn't you?
She saw part of it.
Yeah, you saw part of it.
Not this part.
No, this is new.
New. This is all new. Mm-hmm. He looks too human, but because of the title. The title makes me nervous. And that's a very machine-like.
The AI out gallery I get these from, the AI also names their paintings.
I'm saying it's a machine then because of a machine.
Oh, that's weird.
A machine would say that. I think it's a machine.
You okay?
It's cutting it out. Like I can't hear.
Well, that's from. He's actually cutting it out a bit.
Oh,
that's me. It's me. Yeah. Well, it's the connection because I got this running and like a billion other things.
We're going over the internet.
Yeah, see now it's cutting out now.
Yeah.
Work on. It's fine. It's fine.
Gosh, I don't know how this goes in though.
It goes into your earlobe.
She messed up the headphone.
You gotta get voice meter next time. You could just get a separate
over the
headset.
top of your ear. So kind of like that, but you'll have to seat it.
What joystick's a man or a machine? That's a good question. Cheese Man's going with man. We still got more machine than man. Sam Stick Hero. What are you saying?
Which way did you land on?
What's she land on?
What was your pick for man versus machine on this?
I said man.
Okay.
I said machine.
I just wanted to confirm.
No, I was reiterating my position.
We still got 20 seconds, I think, on the vote.
Also, I was dumb and drunk. What was the audience? Where did they land on the last one? Were they right?
They were machine.
Okay, yeah, you're all fucking wrong.
Yeah, we're fucking this up. These are all men. I'm gonna be so pissed. I think it's
easy.
My machine logic is mainly on the background itself. The background seems too convenient. All right,
this one
machine one. Woo! I got one right.
Chad also got one. Congratulations, Chad. And
take that, Sam.
Hey.
Oh fuck.
I have a zero tolerance policy.
Tell me the title of this one, too.
This one's called 7 months and
7 months in.
7 months. It's not 7 months. Oh yeah, it's 7 months in. Also, now I want to say this is man because no one gives a shit about the woman's face on that logic. But it's a man. I think it's a man because a painting wouldn't be knowing to draw a pregnant woman. It wouldn't correlate. I'm going man. He's looking at me like a smug bitch, and now I'm second guessing. I haven't voted yet. I'm going man. I'm going man.
Can you like make it small so I can look at it like more mushed together?
Yeah, I'll mush it
together. All right, sorry,
baby.
She's either pregnant or fat. I'm sorry.
That's as small as I can make it, apparently.
That's not the first time you said that. High five.
It's as small as I can make it, okay, Tool?
I'm gonna make a drink while you guys decide.
I hate this painting.
I know it's a shit painting.
Think I will go with man as well.
You also notice the dragon head in the fucking back left? That's also fucking stupid and dumb looking.
It looks like a griffin actually, but her left
There's
arm,
no feathers.
look at how veiny it is. It either looks like
it is veiny actually. Gee, I didn't see that.
It's so veiny.
It looks
Why
like
is her? I don't want to sound sexist on this either. I don't want to, but it's gonna sound it. Why is she so late in pregnancy, but her breasts are so small still?
Why is she missing like fucking half her face? She's like a crescent moon.
Dude, her neck is a
What happened
giraffe.
to her face?
But she has a double chin. How does this work? I gotta make him a drink still. Hold on.
What is she 7 months into, Lark?
7 months into your bullshit and over it. They already said that.
7 months in, Lark.
Oh yeah, Lark was already in there. She knows. We're running out of time.
Looks like man won.
Man is
More
by
like the
far away.
COVID-19. Am I right?
Unfortunately, this one was by a machine.
What?
Yeah, this one was done by a machine. You can tell actually because you were right. Like the griffin head on the left is connected to nothing.
Right.
I thought it was just like a symbol.
I thought it was like
or something.
Yeah, I thought it was some dumb shit like that too. I just don't like the naming blended.
I thought you had it when you saw that her veiny arm was sticking through her clothes.
I was the one that said that.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so Tool, you actually, I'll forgive myself because I'm here, but your arguments actually made more sense for why it was why it was done by a computer, because like, yeah, where are her tiggle bitties and like where the fuck is the rest of the half of her face?
The thing that threw me off on it.
7 months in, what? Like this was a dead giveaway.
No, the thing about 7 months in that screwed me up is because of the name fits so well with the picture. Because she's pregnant. So I'm like, why would a painting call it 7 months in?
But she's not pregnant.
Well, she is.
Bullshit, she isn't.
Here's the thing. I do want to emphasize, all the machine ones I choose have been sold to somebody for no less than $3,000 a pop.
Dude, that's pretty awesome.
For fuck's sake.
So they're going to be high quality.
Oh, it's not on that one with her veiny arm.
I would take a...
Somebody bought this.
Fucking...
Hit me with that title.
Painting.
My best work. Oh, for fuck's sake. He went nature? I hate nature paintings so much.
Let me zoom this for a little bit.
Oh, I love this one.
Is that a squirrel?
My best work.
Okay, I'm gonna unzoom it for some people so it shows up. There you go. Well, that didn't help.
I'm definitely I have my vote.
Yeah. This is their best work.
I agree.
I say.
What do you think painted this?
Who do I think painted this?
Yeah, who do you think?
Do you know who painted it?
Yes, I do. I made the game.
Okay, like, is it a rather well-known person?
Do you think it's a person or not?
Well, yeah, I do think it's a person.
Okay. I'm gonna put your vote in for person.
If it's fucking like Watson or something,
specifically,
I'm gonna be really upset with you.
Specifically, I did deliberately choose these to be men painters, which is a lot easier than women painters.
This looks like it's from the Romantic period. In fact, I would bet money that it's from the Romantic period. But if it's made by a machine, I will eat my hat.
Just for points of contention, just to draw your eye to certain things in case you're not sure.
Yeah.
Observe the lower left-hand corner with the trees and how those are shaped, and then what is going on with the branches directly up and left.
That just threw me off more, you piece of shit.
What? There's nothing holding those leaves. I'm
putting machine. But that makes it make a man because he's a dumb idiot.
Dude, it's like...
I went machine.
Are you trying to give us the answer?
No, I don't want to give you the answer. I just see that people are answering man without any doubt, and I just want to sow the seeds of chaos.
But you know the answer, so you're like telling us
we're
wrong. Am I?
Oh shit.
No, he's not.
Or am I pointing at things in this real painting?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you look in the upper right-hand corner where it's all blurry and it looks just like fucking watercolor?
It's working. I did it.
Which also means watercolor is the worst type of painters ever. Watercolors suck.
No, you're misinformed because watercolor painting is like the most difficult painting because you have
I don't
to
care
do
how
it
hard it is.
backwards.
I just think they look terrible.
Oh my gosh, then you've never seen like a really good one.
I live in
That's true.
Minnesota.
He's
You should
never
know
seen a good
better.
one.
Yeah, I haven't seen a good one. Show me one, and then I'll critique it.
What's wrong?
The
Drop your
burden
ring.
of proof is not on me. I dropped my ring.
The
Oh, I
burden
heard
is
it
on
fall.
you.
Yeah.
I'm saying there are no good ones. You got to show me a good one.
Can you look for you keep pulling my
Yeah.
head.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Can we like write a post-it or something so that I don't forget?
Ring.
Oh yeah, good.
I'll remember what that means.
I'll text you later saying, remember the ring.
Yeah, that'll help. I'll be like, in
Okay.
Mordor?
All right. I said machine.
Alright, so
I said machine.
you said machine. Chat said man. It was machine. It was machine.
Yes! I thought it was
Well,
machine
good
because of
job.
my best work means he's a cuck. If this is a man's best work,
Who names
I hope.
their painting my best work?
I know. I hope he
it was
took off his
sweet.
ear. Final one. So I'm 2 for 5. So this is gonna make me even.
I have 2 for 2 on both people. Both groups.
Fucking hell.
Monk apparently is a master. Alright, there's the last picture. Our last art. What is this?
Uh-oh.
The full title of this one?
Abstract portrait.
And then I think it has a year attached to it, sir.
Oh yeah, I guess that's 2014.
Abstract portrait dash 2014.
And you're telling me that this was done in paint
Apparently,
and this is not a digital painting.
this is not a digital painting. It might
So
be
even
kind of
if the
low res on
machine,
capture.
even if the machine did it, it physically would have had like a printer with a paintbrush painting this
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Correct.
Fuck.
Okay, but I guess like, does it? Ah, fuck. I don't know.
I think it's a machine.
Is it Totes Man or is it Totes Machine?
I'm going machine. I think a man.
Abstract portrait.
I'm gonna say man.
2014.
I'm gonna say man because.
But what's
he's too
abstract
beautiful for a
about it?
machine.
But what's
It's too
abstract about
beautiful.
it? But what's abstract about it?
Well, if you look at their neck,
The squiggles.
I've seen some pretty thick-necked people, long necks.
where does the neck go?
What's up, Kababi? His shoulders.
Does it?
He's super big. It's abstract. Who knows?
He's an Abercrombie.
I went
model.
machine. He is.
Look at those lips.
I'd suck that dick.
I'd suck that lady's arm. Just kidding.
It's very veiny.
That's very veiny. There's probably foreskin on there too somewhere. I'm going machine. We still got a good 30 seconds left.
Suck that squiggle dick.
The squiggles annoy me. So if you took out the
Oh
squiggles,
my god, just like a duck.
You know?
does he have like a USSR like thing on his face going on? Like I'm getting a USSR vibe.
It does. I see it like a hammer and a sickle.
You see that
Oh my
too?
god, it's subliminal.
It makes me want to hail Mother Russia.
I know. Da da
I'm being
da
activated.
da da. I gotta
Cool.
be back, boys. I'll be back. I'm going Kenosha. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, the hammer, there is a hammer. It's going up. It's that pink swoop up to his eye, his left eye, and then like the area
Yeah.
above his eye. That makes the fucking
So
hammer.
if this is a
Yeah.
Russian man, it's a Russian man,
His
or it's a
eyeshadow.
Russian machine. All right, what was it? They say man, I say
He's
machine.
He's
Alright.
a beautiful painter.
This one was a man. It was
Fuck!
done by a person who only goes by the name Jimmy C. They are a British painter. They were born in 1973. They're
Nah,
still
it
alive
was-
and painting today.
It was a Russian. It was a Russian.
I think that's a chat success. /
Yeah,
wife
I
success.
got.
Oh no, the other people. did, like, way better.
Tool. I'll be honest with you, Tool. I tried to make this really hard, so I don't feel bad that you got 2 out of 6.
I did get
Which is
2 out
a
of 6.
Failing grade.
Well, I thought there was only 3 out of 3. Did I fuck up on one of those? What did I fuck up on? I fucked up on 2, 1, 3. I got right. 4 I got wrong. Yeah, that's where I fucked up.
Yeah,
that's
you fucked it up. It's all right.
It's all right.
Next time, I'm sure you'll do much better.
Monk got 100%.
Monk, I don't think got 100%. I think Monk is lying.
No, Tequila Mockingbird said it.
No proof. Never happened.
Monk is the chosen one.
Check the bot.
All right. And do you want to hang out for the art review of the week? This one will be actual art, although your head is in the middle of it.
I get. No, it's fine. I did that. It's fine. I can move that. I can move it.
He can move anything.
What a handsome little boy he is.
Where did I move it to, though?
Just slightly more to the right.
I'm moving it. It's taking a sweet ass time.
Maybe not though. I think I just heard dinner finish.
Well, look, give your input on this painting first.
Well,
yeah, let's hear what you got to say.
This is a very wealthy young boy, perhaps a prince. He has a plumed hat, which I'm sure is significant in some way. He's wearing blue, which indicates
he's a cuck.
So that he's just a little boy.
Can be a boy and a cuck.
He looks French, but he might be a Habsburg, but he doesn't really have the Habsburg chin. And I'd say that this is done in. I'm just totally making shit up right now. I would. Oh, the blue boy. Is it Rembrandt?
See, Devils knew it was the blue boy. It was the blue boy.
Do you know the artist, Tool?
I do.
No, I'm asking New Jersey Devils.
Thomas Gainsborough. It's a famous painting.
Gainsborough?
Gainsborough.
Williams
Thomas Gainsborough.
Thomas Gainsborough. Is he British?
Sounds
Nope,
British.
he's American.
Belgian?
American. What American is drawing a French boy?
It's not American.
God damn it.
He's the blue boy.
Okay, but yeah, who is it?
He's the blue boy?
He's English.
Okay.
With the name
That
Thomas.
Thomas.
Nervous regret after an advent of widespread use of gunfire, so he's an educated in knightly warfare. Well, as a painting itself, I think this is a creepy as fuck painting. There's a lot of blank space, which I'm anti-blank space.
No,
There's
no,
nothing
no,
going
dude.
on.
Hold up.
What?
Your blank space. It evokes like him standing in like a bank in front of a river.
Put a fucking rose bush back
in
there.
The smoky sky.
Put a rose. I don't want to be in fucking. Well, I guess maybe it's British, so they're not used to fucking color.
Yeah.
I know, you're right.
The sky is marred from coal.
Right, exactly, and that's what makes it so shit. If you walked in a room, this fucker would look at you. He wouldn't just turn his eyes where he'd be like left and right.
What are you trying to do?
He would literally.
I want to Google.
He'd turn his head. It's called the Blue Boy. He would literally turn his head and look at you.
Yeah, I know what it's called. I still want to Google it.
Menacingly, actually. Menacingly, he would look at you. The blue is actually the only nice part about it. Like, who paints in blue? Good people.
Oh.
I would give this. Oh, also he has rosy cheeks. Can we not forget about the rosy cheeks?
Oh, they're precious. Look at him. He's apple-cheeked.
I would give him, if the had a good frame, maybe $300, and I'd put this in someone else's room, so I don't have him to look at me when I sleep. He'd probably jack it while I'm sleeping too. This is a 3. This is a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, but high quality. High quality 3 out of 10.
This is a Rococo painting.
I would give this painting a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. I think it would look classy as hell over
like
a fireplace,
children.
perhaps underneath a boar's head.
Underneath a boar's head. Are you sure you're not going to go fox hunting? Because this looks like a fox hunter, if anything.
No, this kid kills pigs, I can tell.
Oh yeah, of course.
If anything, he kills birds because of his plumed hat.
He was given that hat.
His cool shoes. Look at those shoes, Tool. You're gonna give
those
those
are good shoes
a 3 out of 10.
But they're not my focus. I had to look down for them. I'm worried about that he's gonna turn his head when I go to the bathroom at night.
Oh, he's going to. You know it.
He's gonna be like this, and then he's gonna lower his hand to his pants.
One day you're gonna walk by this painting, and his pants are gonna be unbuttoned.
I know. Like, what's with that veiny arm? That's not his arm. All right, we're gonna go on to the next one.
So I'm gonna go with machine for this one.
This is like my boy. This is like the one I showed you last week.
Oh,
The smiling Falstaff guy.
I'm in the way.
You know who this is?
You're fine. I have no idea who this is.
Well, this is a
I don't remember who it
an
is.
artist, and he has painted a self-portrait of himself, and his name is
Uh-huh.
apparently it's Martian Van Buren.
Do you see
What?
that in the picture?
No, that's what Monk said.
No, I don't trust Monk. It says like Amigo Goya over here or something.
It does look like
Goya
Martian
was
Van
a
Buren.
painting, or a painting, a person that painted.
I don't remember what it was. I didn't save the image of the details. We were doing about the painting itself and not who painted it.
My
up the value.
immediate evaluation of this picture is that the hands and face have some really good detail, although the thumb coming through the palette is frighteningly large.
It also looks dismembered and not actually through the palette.
He looks like he's pissed at me, and I don't know how to feel about that.
And why is there no grandfather clock or boar's head over the fireplace behind him? Instead, it's just black.
Why is there no boar's head in this picture?
Grandfather's clock.
I would rate this, the details high. It still would creep me out. This would be a library piece. I also don't like the colors he chose on his palette, so I'm going to dock him a point for that. There's no blues, there's no greens. It's just a bunch of boring colors.
Hold on, hear me out though.
There's
Those
a
are
red
the
though.
colors it looks like they use primarily in the actual painting itself.
Yes,
I know.
and also look,
Which is shit.
that red. It's the color of
His lips.
revolution.
And it's also on his
this
lips.
This guy fucking hates the queen, dude.
No
Okay,
beard.
so wait.
Another point, Doc. Exactly.
Never mind.
I would say this is a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. His detail, he still would creep me out. I wouldn't want to be in the same room as this one. The blank space is kind of boring too. He just looks like an old man who's just tired, and I can appreciate and
Is
relate.
it Francisco Goya who painted this?
I have no idea.
Oh, you guys don't look up the artists?
I
don't look
did.
up the
I
artists.
didn't.
I don't
I
know
didn't
these
write
are
it
coming.
down.
He knew the
I look at my artists.
It is Francisca Goya. Who asked that?
Okay.
I saw the painting. The thing I would say is that if this picture, any room of the house this picture's in,
No,
I
there
would
isn't
get
Kababi.
tasks on 50% faster. If it's in the bathroom, I'm in and out of there pooping and like no time at all. I feel too uncomfortable.
Not bloody likely.
Probably. If the guy was staring at me the whole time,
Dude, he's judging. He's like, that's not even solid. You got to go see a doctor.
if you're like cooking dinner in the kitchen, you're like making some Kraft mac and cheese.
You guys
and
know
feel like
that
a piece of
painting
shit.
where the people are like praying? It's like farmers bullshit or something. They're always praying. That picture's always creeped the fuck out of me.
Dinner. I think dinner's ready, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna duck.
Enjoy your. What'd you make?
What'd you make?
Like tornado potatoes. They're like spiral cut.
Tornado potato.
Ooh, it sounds delicious.
Ew, I hate this. I hate that it. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, you have to have clean ears when you put these bad boys in.
Hey, any doctor will tell you not to stick anything in your ear, including.
That's not true. Q-tips all
Q-tip.
life.
But it just feels so good.
she knows. She uses more Q-tips than I do.
Oh, because it feels so good.
This is called Girl with a Broom.
So my ears are clean, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I believe.
Hermione, 6 years old.
Hermione,
girl-
6 years old.
The painting is called Girl with a Broom. I remember that.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So
Don't forget my ring is lost somewhere.
Yep.
the blank space
find
is
it.
too high on this one. Docking a point for that. The girl's creepy as fuck. She's holding a broom. At least it does look like a broom or a mesh pad, whatever. She looks like someone who is gonna fuck you over at night. I would put an EMF reader next to this painting because, you know, why not? But the blank space is too fucking high. There's a book there. At least they did that, and maybe a makeshift IKEA shelf in the back. But even at that,
What is on her head?
a hairband maybe. I don't even know. A tiara. This is a 2 out of 10.
What is that?
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Nothing good about this one. What do you guys think? 2 out of 10? We're gonna do the Star Trek after this. We're gonna do horror, and then we got Long Dong, and then we're ghost hunting. But it's Rembrandt.
God, you moused over the Discord window, and now I'm a ghost again.
Oh yeah, I did mouse over it. There we go. A 4? This would need a good frame. This would be a good frame for me to like it. Is a Rembrandt actually.
Rembrandt.
I'm bored of this painting already. This actually upsets me looking at this painting.
Yeah, this picture is kind of a stinker.
Where's her ring? Next topic!
Give me up.
This episode
There it is.
of Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh, she's Cake.
Cheesecake. I think something like
Cheesecake.
Mystified or something like that.
Commander Cake.
So the whole premise is Data keeps having these dreams. And these dreams
People
are like...
cake?
Well, he's having nightmares, but he's a robot, so he shouldn't have these dreams. And the dreams are basically fueled nightmare. And it's, I think it's one of the most memorable episodes of Star Trek Next Generation, just due to the fact of how chaotic it is. And it is Deanna Troi as a cake, and then like cut into her and offer people slices of the cake.
That sounds like a good dream.
Right?
I'd have a piece of Deanna Troi.
Well, you answer the damn phone, exactly. And there's like a scene where they're like sucking straws out of people's ears, kind of ironically. But yeah, this one's kind of a fucky episode. It actually, it's probably the most memorable Star Trek episode that I know. Like this one probably traumatized me a bit. It was creepy as fuck, and I don't even get it. I don't remember it much anymore. But it's not like there's like aliens involved, and there's ghosts and shit.
Aliens involved in a Star Trek episode?
Yeah, like no one knew they were on board because no one knew what Data the fuck was talking about. Something was wrong with the warp engines. They couldn't get away. Monk could probably verify it.
Star Trek. But the best part of this episode, I saw clips of this back when everything on the internet was cake. You might remember that movement. You know, I'm down. Fuck.
This was just
Robots screaming?
This was a very surreal episode. I'll even say this is one of the better bullshit bizarre Star Trek Next Generation episodes.
Beaston, you're not old enough to have wanted a Deanna Troi cake.
No, he's not. This episode aired well before he was born. Well before. Yeah, like 10 plus years, I think. It was just...
Boy, when I was discovering myself, you weren't even born yet.
Yeah, space aliens reading the power conduits. That's exactly what it was. And only Data could see him, and he was getting him through dreams or some bullshit. This episode what is so fucking creepy though. It was a very horror-esque episode.
I mean, they ate a person.
Yeah. This is like the horror episode of Star Trek. And I kind of appreciate it more as an adult than I did then. It scared the fuck out of me back then. But yeah, Monk knows more. I assume Pink would have been here for this, but she left already. Bitch.
I'm just upset that Beaston is too young to be able to realize that they're joking horny.
I'm here, you jerk. Why aren't you talking about this episode? You're supposed to be a Trekkie. Oh, I called her out.
Does Pink Dolphin want to have some Deanna Troi cake?
I mean, I think Deanna Troi's too emotional for me, but hey.
You know.
You don't remember details of this episode? This episode was like...
I don't
so signature.
This episode.
So signature. So pure. So true.
The only bit I remember is the part where she's cake. That is literally the only piece I remember.
What's up, TJ Sana Senpai? Yeah, I know. You're never around anymore. But I remember who you are. I don't remember what you used to go by, though. That's kind of fucked up. I can't remember your old name. I only know you as that one. This episode, basically, again, as I said, horror episode. There's a lot of weird shit. There's the phone ringing all the fucking time. They cut her apart and eat her as a cake, even though it's just a cake with her head sticking through a box. Because, you know, practical effects.
Wait, she wasn't actually a cake?
No, can you believe that?
What the fuck?
I know.
How do they do it? Those
magic.
Visions.
Fucking movie cinema magic. You gotta watch more Star Trek, Pink. mainly next gen Narumai. It wasn't that. It wasn't that Senpai. It was something else. It was definitely something else. I don't know that one. Yeah. It was some. It was definitely something else. Oh yeah, the data cake. Well, since no one has anyone on that one, that's all we need for that. I want to get a ghost hunting.
I need to look up data cake real quick while.
Yeah, go look up data cake.
Ghost.
I'll get the ghost video going. Dude, I'm hammered. This is basically straight vodka.
Fill out data cake Star Trek for me.
Because you're a limp. It wasn't a Rises either. It was something else. 9. I want to start that early. Game PC, boys.
Oh no, data cake. All right, I need to. Well, is there gonna? You let me know when you're ready.
There's no
for
audio.
Me to mute myself.
There's no audio.